dishwasher.
You're live. Yeah.
What? Nope. I think you.
What?
You're not.
Mm-hmm. It's just a Chaz pod today. Chaz Cast. Ooh, that's what I'm gonna call it.
It's a domain.
Chaz Cast. Oh, we doing that. Welcome back to the Chaz Cast.
I am Chaz.
And then around and round and round we go. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And the way you move. What song is that? I want you to stay. Please stay. Whose song is that? What's up, Twills? What's up, Stephanie? Left some. Tom Thibodeau got fired. I know, DB. That's crazy. I don't know. The only coach I was just telling Dion, the only coach I saw available that's probably as good is that coach from New York who got fired. I got Shantae Wings. Bang, 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 bang. What up, homie? What up? I'm on a podcast, yo.
I'm at work.
You want to say hi to the people?
Huh?
You want to say hi to the people?
No.
What up? What up, people? I'm at work.
No, I was just calling you just to call you, man, because I love you.
I love you too, man.
Thanks, man. Have a good day, bro. We'll talk later.
All
right, Joe.
You guys say yo or man.
Huh?
When it's not G, but when it's like not your actual significant other.
I love you.
I love you, man. But if it's like I love you, yo. What I have yo to that?
No. Nope.
I love you, yo.
I love you
Love
like
you,
a
man.
let some no F. Let some no F in there. Oh, my bad. It's hard to say. Let some. Yeah, firing Thibodeau is I hope Thibodeau comes back with a hairpiece or something. Good
Thibodeau.
Lord. Thibodeau. That's what it looks like. Count Thibodeau. Oh.
Where is my phone? Where is my phone?
I don't think I would have fired Thibodeau unless you had a better option.
They fired. The season ain't even over with.
Well,
For them.
his season's over. And I felt like they were competitive. I don't know what the problem was that they felt. You know? Cat don't play no defense. You gonna fire him for that?
If it's like one of those things of like, you promise, nigga, if we don't make it to the finals, you can fire me. All right?
You're right. He don't be playing the bench enough. They start early retired. That's why Rose was always injured. Got you. Because the bench players suck. That's why they don't play him enough. You go like, this nigga's ass. Keep my starters in.
It hurts. It hurts.
Oh no, it hurts. I think it's just the TV just needs to move over. Okay. To the right.
This helps this way or your way?
Yep. Keep going. Kiche, perfection. Yep, that's great.
Oh boy.
I want you to stay. Please stay. I think Thunder winning for sure. Thunder look great, and they're deep. Their bench is deep.
What do you think the deep Thunders and 6?
You know what? The Pacers have a squad, bro.
Yeah.
Because I forget that Pascal Siakam is over there.
Right.
And he's balling.
He was great with the Raptors.
Yep. And
that he was a key player over there.
For sure. Halleberton solid. And
mark my words, man. Halliburton will be the face of the league.
You think so?
I believe it. I see it.
He's got a year. Jason Tatum's out, so he's got no light skin competition. They're really trying to push Ant, but I think Shea is going to get a good push right now.
It's something about
healthy Luka.
It's something about Ant gets afraid when he plays his age group. When
he turns up the older guy.
Yeah. It's like I want LeBron, I want Steph, I want Kevin Durant. Yeah, I want to show y'all I'm the next one. But he gets real quiet when it gets to
they locked
GA.
him up, bro. That dude was on his ass. But also that's when Julius Randle was supposed to go be a beast.
Yeah.
Oh, what we did not do, which is okay. Yeah, that's okay because
it was just rambling.
Yeah.
And I want to adjust the camera towards you. It's like tilted towards you a little bit. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
All the NBA players voting Hallebertton is most already eating the words. Yeah, they are. He was killing. If I'm a Hallebertton, you see the video of him about to walk up to the front to get his.
Yeah, he had that look.
And the pass was heavy. He's like,
yeah, they cut away with him quick. I got you, brother.
Because if you get the NBA Finals one, that's the one that matters, right? Like the Western Finals, you're like, all right, yeah, you can have that one, little guy.
Right.
The Finals is the one that matters. I bet you that's what makes him turn up. He's about to score 40 a game.
Did he miss it by 1 point?
Yeah, I think like 1 vote or something like that.
Yeah.
After that first comeback, I mean, he hit that shot that he thought it was the game winner. Right. I think it was game 1.
Right. I'm gonna adjust the camera. I look like I'm lopsided.
You're what?
Like my legs are showing and yours are not. So like the camera's like this.
You're also a lot taller. Right? I don't know if that matters, but your legs are gonna be different places than mine, bro. I mean, I don't know.
Just know that you're gonna have to make this adjustment.
I'm not adjusting shit. You know that.
You don't see how we're on the
your head's cut off, as far as I can see. Oh, how about that? No. How about now? So I sit up the whole time.
That's what I'm saying. I'm higher than you.
You always are. Even when you've been sitting on your butt pad. Y'all think Deion's just that big, huh? He sits on a butt pad. The truth is out. You be looking like a giant on a butt pad. Okay? We're calling a good coach. Yep. And if he wins, he's goaded.
You said what's your sign?
What's happening? This is loud as hell in the headphones.
What are you?
Turn the volume. This is ridiculously loud. Blowing out my eardrums.
Yeah.
No, he said it was yeah. He don't give a shit. All right, yeah.
I said what I said.
Stop being a little bitch. If you guys are watching right now, our episode of Lackaroni Chaz 128 aired today with the Craig Smith as our guest for this week. Jesus Christ, trying to do a goddamn show over here. This is ridiculous, bro. 128 episodes, and Lack is over here just playing videos mid-talk.
Who posted it on Spotify today?
Oh, we're going there? Oh, we're going there. That's what's up. When's the next live? I'm glad you asked, Twilla, because what did we talk about? Oh, I think we pushing it back to end of July, but kind of depends on when Deion's next show.
Yeah, it was going to be on the 27th, but maybe first have the details.
The horoscope show. What's it called?
Zodiac.
Well,
that's come on B-Day, but I use Zodiac.
Yeah, and that's gonna. It was like the week before, so I think we're gonna push it to end of July. What I'm thinking is we'll do a one live monthly, right, with the guest, and yeah, we'll do that once a month. Have a guest on. So I just want to start scheduling it now and just get it ready. And I think we'll just start doing that. So if you're in the LA area, yeah, I think we're gonna do once a month live. I'm gonna try to get Shantae to come for the next one. Be our first live guest here with the people. Maybe we'll see. What's y'all go-to food spots out there in Los Angeles? You got a go-to food spot?
Depends what I want. If we're talking about chicken, there's 2 places I like.
Okay.
Twilla introduced me to this place called Caillou Chicken.
Caillou?
Caillou Chin.
Where's that at?
It is Korean barbecue.
Oh, fire. Always good stuff.
Is it Korean barbecue?
Where?
Caillou Chin's on 6th and and I can't get on the street. It's in Midtown. I think they triple fry this chicken, and then Pioneer Chicken. You know Pioneer Chicken?
No, I've never had it.
Pioneer Chicken's right around the corner. I eat that like porn. Korean fried chicken.
Hey, Asians can fry some chicken,
right.
bro. Korean chicken be fire. Chinese, I was like, y'all can fry some chicken. Black people and Asians be frying up some goddamn burgers.
Right. And I've seen it in reverse, like some Asian people was eating black people's fried chicken and in reverse, and they were judging it like, oh, it needs blah blah blah. But here's the origin story. There's a video went around about during the Korean War, black people were showing Asian people how to fry chicken, and that's how it went viral. Yep. There's a video, something like that.
Well, they do it quite right.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Korean fried chicken, Korean food in general. Most Asian food I'm with. That I know of, that's over here. You know, you get over there, they be eating some things I've never seen or heard of before, but over here, like Vietnamese, the pho be fire.
What the fuck?
What else is Chinese food? Me, Izzy had some sushi yesterday. So,
is there any foods that your daughter don't like?
She doesn't like. Doesn't she like? That's a good question. What's some foods that Izzy doesn't?
As in like, oh man, you are not my daughter. How do you not like fill in the blank?
No, I think so far she's been pretty open. She's tried a lot of more foods than I ever did at that age.
Man, I was chicken strips.
Yeah. I was like, no, she's got a great palate. Yeah. No, it's not just all noodles.
What?
It's not just
all it's on top ramen?
Yeah.
I think talking like she's Asian or something.
No. I gotta see what's some good food spots out here. You know what? I feel like I haven't gone nowhere in so long. What is Lack doing?
Man, I'm trying to make your life easy, yo.
I wasn't gonna change nothing. It was just gonna be fucked up. That's it. That was all that's happening.
What's happening? All right. Yeah, what is this?
Oh Lord.
How'd this happen?
Oh my God.
We just on here dangling.
You know what's funny? I know there's a lot of food spots I like. I don't know what none of them are called. there's a Mexican food spot and
oh yeah. I need to I'm not saying oh yeah, but like it is a place like it's there.
Yeah.
And I never know the name of it.
You go down on Lancashire.
Yeah, this is burger joint. Go for it. Say yours first.
I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, this is a burger joint on Western and Florence that I go to all the time. Never knew the name of it.
No idea.
Going to about 20 years.
I don't know what it's called. Because there's a Thai food spot I love in North Hollywood on Sherman Way, Sam Luang, something like that. I'm like, dang, I don't know. You know what? One of my favorite places is in Burbank, though. This breakfast spot called Another Broken Egg. That's a fire spot. I love that place. You know, there's one of the places that only serve breakfast to like 2. Yeah, I love those. Like, come get this in and then get out of here. But that's my spot. Love it. I'm more of a breakfast dude. You're gonna find me way more spots than anything. Like on Ventura, they got a bunch of really dope breakfast spots. There's Lips down there. This is like the Encino, Tarzana. This is a chain, but it's underappreciated. Black Bear Diner. I don't know if anybody.
It's called Blackberry Diner.
Black Bear Diner. They're around. What's that other spot on? There's Just Waffles. Let's see. Twilla said VS Tacos.
So Twills, remember when we was at the
Chinese
other location? Yeah. We was at the other location, and this is how dumb we were. We were downtown LA. It was like, well, we have an hour to burn until this client leaves. We was like, let's go to the Valley to get this super quesadilla. It's called super quesadilla. Obviously, driving to the Valley, ordering the food, and then coming back, it took like 2 hours. And people, hey, we're still here. How do we lock up? We're like, just leave. Like, we're not gonna be here on time. Yeah,
you gotta tell me about this super quesadilla.
Yeah, Twills. I was like 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know.
Yo's the one who remembers every place. I go like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I just like going to get. What's your favorite genre of food?
Genre.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, it's a toss up between. It's a toss up between Mexican and Italian. But let me tell you something. Man. I recently had Filipino food.
Yeah.
And I didn't.
They can also fry some chicken.
I did not know. It was everything on this list was things that I've had, but it was remixed.
Mm-hmm.
It was like sweet macaroni and cheese,
Mm-hmm.
which was crunchy on the top.
Yeah.
Like it had the texture of the top of a cornbread.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had this. They had the oh my god, the cornbread tastes like cornmeal. Not corn. I would have to show it to you. I think I was like,
what place did you go to, or just a random Filipino?
Yeah, man. I got.
Or was it Jollibee's?
That's Filipino.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't do that.
Lumpia is my stuff, bro. Lumpia is some of the. I don't like. I won't eat egg rolls, like Chinese egg rolls. I will not eat. I do not like it for some reason.
Is there a different race that has egg rolls?
Well, lumpia has, that's their version of egg rolls. It's called lumpia, but it's also they're smaller for the most part. They are so fire, dog.
Lumpia sounds like a disease.
Give me all that.
You know, the disease.
I want lumpia on my face. I want lumpia on my mouth, on my tongue. I want my throat filled to the gills with lumpia.
Oh boy. What's the spot you used to go to, Dion? The barbecue baked potato joint. Barbecue baked potato. Barbecue baked potato. Oh,
I like how she spelled potato and you said potato.
Baked potato. So there's this.
Dion's gonna be a great grandpa, dog. Well, go hand me one of them baked potatoes. Potato, grandpa.
Shut up. Potato. Potato.
I'll put my foot in your potato. Come on now.
So, yeah, it's called Stonefire. You ever had it before?
Yeah.
Everything briskets. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the chain. Are they
a chain?
Oh,
yeah.
Stonefire, fire.
Yeah. Stonefire, something like that. And everything has the barbecue briskets on it, like barbecue brisket, macaroni and cheese. And
there's a good barbecue spot out here. One of the white ones called Lucy's. Lucille's. Lucy's or Lucille's.
What you mean out here?
Like I say in the valley. I know there's another one somewhere.
I don't know if you're saying that's in like in Los Angeles or
there's one in Northridge for sure. But they had these honey biscuits, baby. They're a solid barbecue spot.
If you can create, we did this before. I'm not gonna do this again.
That one dude's barbecue is real good. Bledsoe's.
Yeah.
He's it's so expensive.
Yeah.
But I get it.
Right. It's right across from my church too.
Nah, it is.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Those wings were.
Yeah, barbecue wings?
Oh, no, they were fried, I think.
Yeah.
But I was like, hey, what are you doing here?
Yeah. Why does it feel like Wingstop is not bad? It's like it's definitely fried.
What do you mean? No, they're not.
They're not
fried.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Wingstops are fried wings.
They're not deep fried.
How else are you fried?
Well, they're not deep fried.
You just kind of turn them over. They're not in the.
You can be pan fried.
Yeah, but there's essentially.
But they're not like deep fried with like cornmeal and stuff like that, or corn.
I don't. Yeah. I see what you're saying. They're fried. They're baked fried.
I feel like people hate on Wingstop, and I like it.
I love Wingstop.
Well, I'm like, is this just me?
I feel like they're going out of business because they got the 20 for 20 out. You see that?
I just
like, dude, you've been shooting me this ad for the past 2 weeks. What's happening over there?
Wings.
Yeah, they stopped doing the chicken sandwiches. Why they do that?
Because they weren't that great.
They weren't that great.
That thigh stop was fire though. Did you have one of those?
Boy, I did.
Why did they stop that?
Well, because my thighs went the opposite direction.
I mean, your thighs supposed to go inward.
I know. I was like,
thigh stop.
Why am I?
I knew that was.
I said, thighs, stop. Stop getting bigger.
I knew that was gonna be fire. It was like, we have a wing store. I was like, you got me a deep lemon pepper thigh.
Yeah. The funny thing is somebody had a good joke about it. They was just like, hey, y'all ran out of wings. But how all of a sudden I get thighs? It was like the same chicken that's coming. It was like, what are y'all doing with this chicken? Yeah. Why do you have an abundance? It has to be the same chicken.
And did you ever see? There's a video of was it KFC? How they have their chickens, but they're born blind with no beaks. They're like they don't look like real chicks at all.
Wow.
They're like a hybrid monster version of. And I don't know how old that is that I saw that now a few years ago, but they weren't like real chickens. I think it was KFC, something like that.
Wow.
But it was like, but I don't really eat a lot of fried foods in general, so I'm not a KFC. That's why I like Pioneer and stuff like that.
You don't like Pioneer chicken?
I just don't really eat fried chicken like that anymore. Like the deep fried just breaks my face out.
Yeah.
And it's never worth it. It's just never. Every time I do it, I go like fries, same way.
For the first time, I found out that I might be allergic to shellfish.
When was this that you found out?
I had what was it? It was like a lobster. No.
You were like,
yeah. Well, it was like my throat started itching. My throat started itching. I was like,
I didn't hear anybody else.
I thought it was Cajuns, like
spicy.
Yeah. And I was like, I might be allergic. And then I'm laughing. I was like, it's like my airways is starting to close up. I said, oh, I might be slightly allergic to shellfish.
You're going to get tested.
I definitely had lobster before. I think I had some lobster lobster macaroni and cheese.
You're not a shrimp guy?
I'm not.
Shrimp is one of my favorite foods.
I had a bad experience, but not like I got sad. Yeah.
Sounds like the shrimp touched you.
You called me shrimp dick one more time.
It was like, I was actually molested by shrimp.
You want some candy over here?
Candy? Yeah.
I'll take a Jolly Rancher. Yeah, go ahead and bend over and get all you want, brother. Hey, get out of there.
A little crustacean. Get out of there. Crustacean. Get out of there, crustacean.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's
No,
so
so my very first experience with shrimp was on the shish kebab. And my uncle was cooking them in the order, as in like he have a whole bunch of raw ones here and he put it on the grill and just kept rolling them until they got cooked. So, all the kids were playing around. My mom's like, you really got to try this shish kebab. I said, what is it? Like, it's meat and vegetables and this. So I reached and I got the raw one. And I'm just eating. I was like, and I just remember my cheeks tightening up. I said, I'm like, Mom, I don't like this. She was like, what you mean? You just ate the big part. No. And she looked at us like, oh, no. Spit it out, Dion. And that taste of raw shrimp had ruined my palate because that was my first time ever having it. So years go by. I'm in high school, and I remember the place I used to work at, MCO cafeteria, had this fried shrimp that everybody raved over. And I was like, I'm gonna try it. Everybody likes it. I'm back. I had a little cocktail sauce. I remember I was like, Uncle Roger and this shish kebab taste. And then fast forward, my aunt had some gumbo, and she was like, you don't like shrimp? And I told her the whole story again. She's like, yeah, you probably didn't have to cook right. So she tried to hide it in some gumbo, and I was like, you put shrimp in this one? All right. You really don't like it.
It's funny, man. If you tell somebody you don't like something, they'll be like, you ain't have mine. I'm like, yours is not that same. It's the same type of shrimp.
Yeah.
Do you have a lemon shrimp or something? What are you talking about?
This is from
Miami. Because at the base, something still has a taste to it, bro.
Right.
You're like shrimp has a taste.
Yeah.
It's like you're not gonna get rid of a shrimp taste like
right.
that. I don't think I have any allergies like that.
Is there any food that you don't like?
Like I won't eat peas, like at all. Like sometimes when I have shrimp fried rice or something like that, it'll be peas in there. I'm like, And I'm a 5-year-old. I pick every single pea out of there. I have a whole pile of peas.
What is it? The taste of it? Or
Yeah,
allergic?
it is disgusting. Lima beans are the same way. I was like that with Brussels sprouts until I knew people could add bacon to them and had them roasted. But peas to this day, that's why I won't eat. Like chicken pot pie sounds like it should be right up my alley.
Yeah,
but they put peas in them. I go like, no,
yeah.
I will not eat a pea to save my life. I'm trying to think what else I don't.
The
like.
name pea is very childish.
Pea.
Yeah.
You gonna eat a pea?
Right.
It's pea in your mouth.
it is very not thought out. And then add peanut. It's not even connected to each other. You would think it would be, like names. You feel like it should be like cousins. Like pineapple is not even a pine. It's not even an apple. It's just like they're not even like. Oh, I can see how they came up with this name. And it's like
or like a cocoa nut. What's the cocoa?
Right. It's not even chocolate.
But I guess I can see why it's a nut.
But it does like a coconut.
But it looks like a nut. I can understand like a giant nut. Right? Yeah, peas are gross. Disgusting. People eat peas too. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's called split peas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
I had this lady was like, I don't eat chitlins. Disgusting. And she was like, you ain't have mine. Just taste mine. Just take a little taste. I'm like, man, I'm not about to eat your chitlins at all.
That sounds very sexual.
And she was like, it might offend me. Bitch. We're
done here.
I don't give a damn.
We're done here.
You're trying to make me eat something I don't like.
Yeah.
What's a food that you like most people don't like?
For sure, shrimp. I don't
know that you like.
Oh, that I like that. No, Brussels sprouts. They got I just typed it out and said they got a bad PR.
Brussels sprouts. I feel like when I was a kid, they were gross though.
Right. I remember when we was kids. Did you eat your broccoli? Did you eat your broccoli? That was always a thing. That I like that most people don't like. I really do enjoy quiche.
Oh, quiche is fire.
Yeah.
People like quiche.
Yeah. It's pretty much an egg pie.
Yeah. Quiche is dope. I like a stinky cheese.
It's not called a stinky cheese.
Well, there's different cheeses.
You're just describing that.
Yeah, but there's a lot of different stinky cheeses.
Tell me the name of it.
I can't. I gotta look at the thing.
Well,
they're usually some kind of French name.
Like, it's called American cheese. Like, no, that's spoiled, Chaz.
What do you mean?
It's like that's not how it's supposed to.
Oh, you know what I hate? Cottage cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how people eat that shit.
Oh, beets.
I don't think I've ever had a beet or beet juice.
Yeah, beet juice. Beet juice. I can hide it with other stuff.
But you know what I don't eat though?
What?
Chocolate. Chocolate tastes like dirt to me, and I don't know how people love chocolate.
Dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
All of it.
Really?
It's all gross to me.
Huh?
I would not eat chocolate.
That's
ever since I was a kid. I tried a game when I was older. I was like, man, my taste bud. I'm like, this shit tastes like dirt.
It's unfortunate, bro.
I don't know how y'all eat it. Y'all eating tree bark, and y'all like it. It's sweetened tree bark.
I got nothing for you, young king. I love chocolate.
I was like,
you don't like dip, like no candy bars?
No candy bars on ice cream. Okay.
Well, how about any candy bars you do like Payday? Yeah, that don't have no chocolate on it. Do you like a white chocolate?
No, I really don't eat chocolate candy. Like, I'm trying to think of the candy bar that I like.
Payday, dude. That's just the caramel mixed up with the nuts on top of it.
I used to be like the nerd type of dude.
You know what? Payday haven't capitalized on the other nuts. They haven't had almonds. Almonds. They had capitalized on walnuts.
What they tried before? They're like, it just doesn't work.
Just doesn't even stick together.
Peanuts.
Yeah. Peanuts. Peanut. It is crazy how peanut is like an allergy. It's called a peanut allergy.
Mm-hmm.
Not like a nut allergy. I'm sure there's a nut allergy, but like people when they smell it, they
can you if you're like, oh man, somebody has a peanut allergy, can I have almonds?
But there's a difference between a nut allergy and peanut allergy.
Yeah, but kind of like, oh, I got cashews here, I'm good, right? And they're like, no, sir. Like,
right.
Weak ass.
Yeah. There's a whole scene in Final Destination that it's like, get that shit away from him. Yeah.
So I said meatloaf. Meatloaf is fire, bro.
I love meatloaf.
Meatloaf is man. Have you ever had a meatloaf sandwich?
I was just
Make...
about to ask that. I was like, whatever you about to say, I'm gonna ask this. Yeah.
I have put cheese and bread on the outside of some meatloaf.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the sandwich, but I had it. Smoked meatloaf is crazy. Yes.
I don't think I've ever had smoked meatloaf.
Yeah. Smoked anything is great.
Yeah, it's true. It makes a
Smoked
thing.
anything is great.
Yeah. Smoked
any
crack.
Meat,
huh?
Any meat smoked is great.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do like, smoked ice cream sandwiches.
Might be fire. I don't know. A little smoky taste amongst your ice cream.
I love how we always remix it. You ever had fried ice cream?
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
I'll be like, a little crunch over here. I don't see what y'all doing.
I'm going through this phase right now. That's not even a phase, it's just the carelessness on my part. I have a tooth in the back that is very sensitive, and I gotta eat on this side.
Oh boy!
Because if it gets some cold to it, it's like, ooh, I got bell palsy.
That's my front teeth. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah. So anytime if I drink like a smoothie, it gotta go straight down. Like don't stay out the lobby.
It's like what was a game with the buzzers? You hit the side.
Yes. Don't wake daddy. Or operation. Yeah. Like get out of the lobby, just go right into your room, just go down. I got offered a what was that at? It was a real dope ice cream sandwich. Can't think of it.
Cream?
An ice cream sandwich.
There's a place called Cream. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
It has like the cookies and ice cream sandwich.
No, I was saying keep going. Yeah, I had an ice cream sandwich shake, and I was like, oh my god! And you can make it start off by making your ice cream sandwich. Mm-hmm. You can have it as is, or you can blend it up and then make it to a smoothie. Mm-hmm. And I was like, that might be the route. And
I'd be like, hey, can you put my ice cream sandwich and then give me into a smoothie and then give me some cookies? So I can make an ice cream sandwich out of my ice cream sandwich.
Yeah.
I'll blend it up and let me have it back into ice cream. This place Cream, man, and there's this cookies rule everything around me. That's their
that's dope.
Yeah. And then I had because I'm an oatmeal raisin cookie guy and a peanut butter cookie guy. And then I got a chance to do that. I had an oatmeal raisin.
I got a chance to do that.
It was once in a lot. You can't go back. But I was like, they had two. So I had two warm, but then it'd be warm cookies. So you got to eat it fast. But I did one with peanut butter.
Yeah.
I did one with oatmeal raisin. I said, this is crazy.
How long? Cheesecake, right? What's your favorite combination of cheesecake? Like just regular strawberry on top?
So far, I've had a lot of these, as you know.
Yeah.
Peanut butter's been fire. Biscoff's been fire.
Yeah.
I had a blueberry lemon.
Yes.
Crazy. What a great combination.
Yes.
I didn't know they went together so well.
Yeah. I had it at Cheesecake Factory. No pun intended. So if somebody was like
sweet potato,
I haven't had that one.
That was great. Praline. I've done a lot of these.
Oh,
yeah, that was fire.
You think
crunch one? Fire.
You think you could just take one bite and then they were like, it's like this is the contest. You fast for a day. Mm-hmm. This will be your first meal of the day, and it's as long as you last every hour, you get $1,000.
Okay.
That's in. You take a bite of it, like now your body's like, ooh. Cause you know, once you get past starvation period,
I would have just come to lose.
You won nothing.
Sir, you lost?
Yeah, I did. So one time I had fast for a week, right? Nothing, everything in my body just shut down. I didn't boo-boo, I don't think I was peed. And as soon as I had I think I started with some soup. The first thing I ate, that was like, okay. Ain't no way that soup did all that.
It went right there.
It just stopped. Everything in my body just stopped. So I'm thinking like if you fast for a day, you just have like a little bite of cheesecake, all of a sudden your body's like, oh,
this is coming out in tenfold.
Yeah.
Why don't you shit the same size you eat? It don't come out the same size.
What do you mean?
I always feel I was like, God, I know I didn't eat this much, bro. Why is this thing bigger than a sandwich I ate?
Well, it's not this. You don't know which one. You don't know what is which.
As far as what though? I know what I ate today.
Yeah, but it's not coming out the same day. Your body's not that clean.
I was like, hey man, I know I didn't eat this like
Your
that.
body is not that clean.
What you talking about, man? My body's pure.
So if you ate this morning, you think you shouldn't what you ate this morning out tonight? You're not.
I did an 18-hour fast.
I want to know how long does food last in your body?
I think it can last days in your body, right?
Right. So why you say I ate a sandwich this morning? Why it ain't come out the same size? It's not going to come out.
I just mean in general. I just mean if you have a meal, it'd be like
it's like a garbage disposal. It's caking up at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
And then now your rectum
The sound effect is,
Yeah.
that was a lot.
It's packing up at the bottom. It's like, all right, we've had enough in here. Let's release it.
You ever had your stomach rumble so bad because you had to do your legs get weak? You're like, oh
No.
I've had it almost like, especially like doing one of those fast and taking those pills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I felt like I was like, my legs. I gotta go. My legs are hurting.
Mm-hmm.
Why is my legs hurting?
I need the Squatty Party.
Where's that?
So you know
You already sound too big for a squad. It don't sound like they make these in Dion's size. No matter what it is.
Squatty Potty is the little stool that goes up under your seat. It fits perfectly up under your toilet. So when you're on the toilet, your knees are like right here. So this is the proper way to act. This is the proper way to push out your bowels because this is how we were born. I mean, this is how we were trained. We were supposed to be taking shits, but we make it for convenience by sitting up upright. So when you're sitting down, your knees, this is the proper way to do it. So because your rectum.
Just bring in your ottoman.
Yeah. Huh?
So bring in your ottoman.
Excuse me.
It's Squatty Party time. What's up, Tim Brown?
Squatty Party time.
What's up, Kyle? What's the answers to it?
Yeah.
Man, when I was in, I think, this is what I try to think of the best food cities. And Houston climbed to my list. I don't think it beat Chicago yet. But Houston is up there.
You know what's crazy? When you say best foods, it's always bad foods.
Well, that's tasting food.
That's nuts. Because it's like we're in competition of who has the most sugar, the most salt, the most combination of flavors. It's not the most healthiest. Who got the best food?
Who got the healthiest food? I know. Don't
Yeah.
Keep that list to yourself.
Right, keep it to yourself. And this is why when people say in other countries we can't, they don't season well. And it's like America. So when they come over here, they be like, that's too sweet. It's too salty. It's like, but it's incredible. It's like, yeah.
You ever see those kids in Europe eating like American Wendy's or American? They were like, this is a bacon. They're like, oh mate, this is so good, mate.
Yeah. And it begs the question is, they keep saying, can white people season? But what if we just overly season to the point where it's unhealthy? It was like we shouldn't have this much sugar.
We definitely shouldn't.
It's like we shouldn't have this much cheese, and we were like, well, this is how I was raised on it. Like a pound cake shouldn't exist. You understand? A pound cake is a pound of every ingredient.
The bad thing about the way Americans eat is that we eat a lot often.
Right.
It'd be different if you did a pound cake once every few months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you had a bunch of people, everybody gets a slice.
Right.
That does not happen. It is.
So
people, McDonald's is a part of people's everyday trip, like daily.
Right.
I get the same little sandwiches and
So a pound cake by itself is already problematic. Like I can definitely take down a slither or a corner, if you will. So my homegirl said, you know what you can do with a pound cake? Tell me more. You can slice it up and make it into French toast. As in use that and
No way.
Yes. It's already the seasoning of it, and soak that mug in eggs, and then put that mug. Yeah, homie, I did it. I said, this ain't fair, bro. This ain't fair, man. I had French toast pound cake, or is it pound cake French toast? Yeah,
it was wonderful.
Yeah, man, and my homegirl. So this is how I got this pound cake. She went to a funeral. She made a. I tell you the story yet?
No. Yes, I'm not proud of it.
I'm not proud of it at all. I'm not proud of it at all. So she went to a funeral and she made a pound cake, a lemon pound cake for the family. It was way too many desserts. And she was like, ain't nobody touch my cake. I'm about to take it back home.
Mm-hmm.
This is my pan, my thing. Mm-hmm. She took it back home and then she was like, hey, Dion, she flew into town. Mm-hmm. For this funeral, and then she was like, hey, you want this cake? I was like, it's a pound cake. I was like, oh, okay. So I'm up here trying to like peddle it to my kids, and like, I don't want that. I don't want lemon pound cake. Oh, okay, I guess I'll take it. And it was the icing was so full. It was a circle. Mm-hmm. The icing was so full. In the middle part, it was loaded in the middle of icing. So as soon as you cut it, just pour it out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and it was so much icing. When you had a slice, you can scoop up the icing and pretty much lather the sides of.
This is a problem.
Oh my God!
You imagine a place that sold that?
Yeah. It was all God. 4 side icing. Yeah, pretty much.
All four
side icing.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, and then you know how like when you by yourself, no one's judging you, bro. You have a little slip. I'll just have just a little bit before the night ends. You know, a little cup of milk, just a little warm milk as I watch Last of Us, and you find yourself like, oh, man, that's pretty good. Nobody knows what I started off with. They don't know how long this cake has been here. As far as I know, if somebody comes in here, it's a fourth left. I had this for a week. This is how I'm here.
Yeah, it's about the end of it right here.
No, I did not get it yesterday.
You ate this by yourself? Hey,
no, what? I have clients that come here often.
My cousin did that on Saturday morning. I was no good for the whole day.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's a super shot. What show are you talking about, Tim Brown? Chilling, just getting ready for the show. Listen to y'all while I get ready. What show are you going to?
Tim Brown.
I'm trying to think of the fattest combination I've made of stuff. It's got to be something breakfasty. I got to get back in my. Me and when Ryan Loomis started doing fat snacks, that was us originally talking about it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you actually cooking stuff. I was like, do it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to sit here and record and do it all. But I was like, you talking about fat snacks again, man.
Yeah.
You know what I like that I did?
Come on.
I tell you about my grilled cheese omelet.
Hold on. Grilled cheese omelet. Yeah. Okay.
So I put my cheese on a skillet.
Yep.
I let it get all hard. Then I pour my omelet on top of it.
Okay.
Then I let it cook, and then I flip it over. And then the bottom part becomes this deliciously cased cheese. I can eat it like this, like a burrito. Right. And it's so fire. It looks like a cheese burrito. Yeah. Like a breakfast cheese burrito. But it is fire. Yeah. It is so good, bro. I was like, I bit into it. I was like, yes!
Yeah.
You ever bite something and instantly like,
yeah.
This is what I live for.
This is what I want.
This is me now.
Yeah, I'm excited about that idea.
Fire.
I did something on a waffle. I forgot what I did. We said it was the fast thing I ever did. I've definitely have used those little Pillsbury biscuits, and then made
Wait, my bad. Remember you telling me about. What'd you do? You let ice cream melt and use it for cereal?
Yeah. And you would think I would go with Cheerios. Nah. Like Lucky Charms, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Gotta be. That's
and then let it freeze up again. And then I had the cereals, the ice cream cereal.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Tim Brown says, I do a show called Just Playing Some Tunes. It's a show that I play on vinyl records for an hour and a half. A mix of 70s, 80s. Where do you do this show at? And I give away vinyls too.
Well, locally, or are you
on the intranet?
No.
How do people find the show, Tim Brown? Tell the people.
Yeah.
how to get the 70s, 80s, and 90s. It's like 90s R&B. What are we talking about? Is it like a classical jazz? What's the genre of music that you play?
I really do admire people who create music sounds from scratch. You hear something like, "If you want my love, we can." No, they're like, "We can, we can." They be like, "We can."
Oh, you
They
mean
slow
the
it
Kiche
down.
remix?
They slow it down. Like, we can. And you
I
be like,
just saw Kanye doing. Let me see if I can find this one. Bro, I said, ain't no way.
yeah,
You found this out of that.
yeah. He be like, dude. He be like, "Oh, you found out a little bit right there. You made a whole song. You sped it up in little parts here." Oh boy, dude, it's like that's talent, man. There's no way you can fake this.
No, let me see. I was like, this is the kind of one.
We get flagged.
I'll just delete it in there.
Mhm.
This is the Carpenters. So when I heard this, I was like, oh, he got to use that. But what this turns into is crazy. You know what it is yet?
No.
You're going to trip out.
Wow. Oh, that's that Ludacris. Wow.
I said, ain't no way.
Wow. Wow.
Ain't no way.
Wow. I didn't hear that at all.
Crazy. I said, hey.
Yo, I didn't hear that at all, dude.
Ain't no way.
Wow. That's them 16 summers he's talking about.
And so he's listening to the Carpenter, and I said, "How did you hear that?"
Yeah, you really gotta find like a little. I like that note. Oh, I like that.
Ain't no way. Dog.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, that is insane."
Yeah. And just think about it, in the 80s, 90s, and early 20s, this is probably a lot of niggas who's like getting away with it. Because there's no like some sort of like licensing laws of like people trying to figure out like, hey, where did that sound from? Why? It's like you trying to find it.
I think that happened relatively early though. Clearing music.
Well, if it's directly the same sound, sure. It was like,
oh, you mean trying to hide it?
Right. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of niggas who's getting away with it because they reversed it, slowed it down, and chopped it up. And it was like, remember the whole thing with Vanilla Ice? Mine's like, dun, 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 dun. It was like, arrest him.
We know.
So it came to a place of like, hold on. Will Rapping Thick happen with him? They was like, it's not the same, but it's like they found a way to like, this is exactly the same song. Because a lot of times music is contagious. It's a feeling. Yeah. So you kind of like steal the feeling of the song.
Inspired by something.
Yeah. And they be like, this is my song. Like, yeah. No, it's not. And it's like, this is all you did right here. You took this part right here. It's like, oh, y'all found that.
I guess you won a lawsuit.
Yeah. But the fact that right there, I would have never caught that.
I said, ain't no way.
That'd be a dope reverse thing for a good producer.
When I listen to you mean to put it back together?
Yeah, as in like you hear the song and they be like, I know how they made this.
You'll never never. Ain't no way.
Yeah, I mean that's like one of them like the last round of how do you make this song?
You see that kid on Instagram who walks around with this big giant like keyboard thing and he like makes beats?
Yeah,
on
the white boy, right?
Yeah. He be killing, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, yeah, you want something like that? Give me a minute. I was like,
right.
Hey, yeah. He's done this 1,000 times.
It's a sound boy that picks up, man. That's like Jermaine Dupri. I did not know Crisscross was Jackson 5. Jump.
Mm-hmm.
You know that?
Mm-hmm. But it's from what song? It's from what?
Doom.
Oh.
Doom. Crazy. Doom. Don't try to compare us. That little part right there.
Cats is flowing, bro. I'm in here right now.
Also, I did not know that part right there was it was a jab to another bad creation. Don't try to compare us. We are not another fad, like another bad creation. We're not another fad. Mm-hmm. So he was like saying, like, we're not them. Stop trying to compare us to them. So I was like, oh, they were trying to start some beef. Another bad creation.
Man, I was yeah, people who can make music, bro. I feel like, especially those cats before who would just pull music out of nothing.
Yeah,
I would be like, how do you guys hear
and
melodies?
You would think that beats were you run out of beats, right? Because like dum 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 dum, right? You'd be like, hey, that's my drums, right? You're like, no, we run out of sounds. We don't know. It's a kick in a drum. Like I don't know how else I can change this up.
It's funny. I was watching this dude who did what's the Michael Jackson song? Right. So he said in the beginning, you ever see this? He's in the beginning. Quincy Jones was like, "Hey, just give me something." And he's on the snare. And he's like, "I just went straight to the military." He was like, it was like it was just a military drum line.
Wow.
He's like, all I did was that.
Yeah.
And he was like, that's the most basic military.
Wow.
I said, that's crazy because that shit started off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read an article to you.
Let's do it.
I put this on Daddy Issues today because this shit tripped me out.
Paid a lot of money to clear that. Who paid it? You talking about Jermaine Dupri?
No, he's talking about Kanye.
Oh boy, I can imagine.
All right. Anna OBrien is a Spanish actress and television host who sparked major controversy after announcing that she had become a mother through surrogacy using, follow me, she became the mother through surrogacy using the frozen sperm of her deceased son. Then the baby girl the baby girl was born in March of this year, making OBrien both the legal mother and biological grandmother of the child.
Wow.
The actress explained that the decision was made to fulfill her son's last wish, as he had stored sperm sample at a clinic in New York before passing away in 2020. The news triggered debates surrounding the ethical and legal boundaries of surrogacy, which is prohibited in Spain.
Yeah, you got to take that to the grave, man. You don't brag about that. You don't brag about that at all.
She had her own grandchild.
Wow, that's disgusting,
bro.
Well, it's disgusting light because it's not like they actually had sex, but at the same time,
it's the best form of incest.
Right.
If you had the incest,
this
was the way to do it.
Yeah.
Bro,
did he die tragically or did he like?
I don't know.
I just want grandkids, mom.
But I'm sure he's like, oh, Frozen's going to have kids one day. I don't think his last wish was like, Mom, if I die,
right,
carry my child, insert my semen.
She didn't have to do it. She could have just gave it to somebody else.
But I'm like, it's not cheap, right? So maybe budget. She's like, I don't do this shit myself.
Right.
We got surrogacy at home. She went home and did it herself.
Wow.
She said, you got surrogacy money.
So when it comes to going to a sperm bank, is it like a bullet? You just slide in like a tampon and you just like,
I don't know.
You just release it like.
No, don't they take out the egg and then they take out the sperm and then they put it back together? Like, right? Like they take out separately.
Yeah.
They take them out separately, right? Like here's the sperm, here's the egg, and then they like make them meet.
No, I'm sorry. So you're talking about surrogacy. I was talking about sperm bank. I thought if you had like a vial of sperm that was being refrigerated, or I think when our sperm gets,
I don't know, they're frozen. Or,
I think if it gets too cold or too warm, it dies.
Yeah.
So is it like I got it and you got like 30 seconds to insert it into you or something like that?
Oh, I don't know.
It's like a baser that they put it up in there.
He's like, wait a minute. This is gravy. Oh no!
Oh no! Why is it?
Hey, don't eat that turkey for Thanksgiving. What do you mean? It's delicious.
So, if that happened and it was like a going to Thanksgiving, and so I was like, Chaz, the turkey that grandma has been cooking for 48 hours. I may or may not have switched basters. Should we cancel this?
What do you mean you may?
Just listen. Can we please get past the fact that
like she makes the turkey every year?
The gravy is.
Ooh, that's my favorite part. I can't wait to get that gravy, baby.
Listen, man, it's my man.
It's a gravy, baby.
Gravy
baby
and baby
gravy.
Yes. It's my man mayonnaise.
Moyo said, "Wait, did she have the child?" Yes,
it's
a surrogate. She inseminated herself and had the child. Yeah, she had her own daughter and granddaughter.
Yeah,
that's crazy. If you want to carry the child, you gotta get somebody else's egg or something, right? You can't use your last dusty egg holding.
Is she white?
Of course.
Yeah,
but she's like European white. She's Spanish.
Yeah,
Spanish. She's Spanish.
I'm actually curious to know. Do you know other Black people? Like you're not American. Like you can tell. So you just said she's not white. She's more European white. So I want to know, can white people identify like you're not American white without talking? Like somebody's walking up to them, like you have a look of you're not from America.
Oh, probably just off the way they dress. I wonder.
Right.
But also, they all look white to me.
On flip side, can you identify a Black person like?
I can some Africans
without talking.
I can identify some African roots, or Africans look African.
Yeah. Well, Siaka looks African, but he's Canadian, right?
Yeah, but we know. I mean, it's the same with like Giannis. They're like, oh, he's Greek. No, he's not. I think he's Nigerian. Siakam's not really Canadian.
Yeah.
He's wherever he's from, Somalia.
Yeah. Some people look African, but like, no, I'm from Detroit.
How many? Where's your parents? I need to know how many. Like Twilla was born here.
Yeah, she has an African look, right?
Right, but both your parents, both her parents are African.
Only one.
See, this is where I go like, oh, okay, you look African American.
Yeah,
Yeah. But there's definitely the African look, because it was funny when I watched I've been watching Black Panther, and I saw Chadwick's dad. And I said, he looks African. Chadwick.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
I was like, nah.
You can definitely see.
No one else looked African in the whole movie.
Right.
Nobody.
We're here trying to sell a movie, man. We're not trying to sell. We're not trying to sell African.
The only other Africans they had no speaking roles.
Right.
They all were in the back just looking African.
We just happen to be here.
Are the Africans in the back?
Can we have a translator to tell them back up? Africans, can you put your phones down? I know you're excited to see Angela Bassett.
No, can I take a picture now?
They never talk about their phones. In Wakanda, they never advertise their phones. If their technology is so advanced, was it the little beads? Because they never did this right. In their normal attire, they never showed their phones. They just did little beads like a koi.
Yeah,
right?
I guess they didn't even need it then, huh?
Right.
They had the 3D hologram stuff, and
something they never talk about.
What?
How is everybody on the same network when it comes to talking to the Da Vinci stuff? Hey, Cap, you
you mean somebody thinking somebody else is on a different line?
Hold on.
Hey, Cap, come in.
Listen,
Cap, come in.
It's like who's passing out the earpieces and making sure they're on the same channel?
All he hears is Cap.
Also, here's something big that they really fucked up on Endgame. Mm-hmm. They came out the portal 5 years later. Talking about cat on your left. I was like, nigga, y'all still on the same channel. Y'all still on the same channel. Y'all haven't switched at all.
I think that's a good thing about radio waves, though. I don't think radio waves change.
Yes, they do. Listen, my photography things. If I switch it to 1, 2, 3, it's gonna send a different network.
Right.
Right.
But if you go back to 1, but it's like those CB radios, right?
Listen,
they've been the same ones for years.
You are the Avengers. You're the police of the world.
Why
do y'all have easy access to other frequencies?
They catch a police scanner. Hey, I'm on his left. Somebody's at home like,
what?
Thanos is taking us.
Because
crime is crazy out here in Detroit.
What's that girl's name? The blue girl who's a robot. She was on both channels. She was talking to Thanos and the Avengers. It's like, how she on both channels? She was like, hey, I got the glove. I was like, hold on, you was just with the Avengers, man. How did this happen? How are
I
you?
got the switcher, baby. She said, "Does Toby and NEEWER have the look?"
Yes, Toby. You
see, I don't know if Toby looked African to me, but I saw him in the clothes first. He had African garments, or some sort of Muslim garments when I first saw him. Yvonne Orgy has the look when you tell me she's African. And I go, oh, okay. Well, like Chinadu, when I met Chinadu,
right.
I said I knew he was some type of African.
Yeah.
But I don't know exactly what the roots is.
Yeah. If you just see somebody walk over there and hear him talk, you'd be like, could possibly be like Eritrean.
Yeah.
Ethiopian. The Ethiopians, they're undeniable.
Eastern Africa, they have a look. Ethiopian, Egyptian, Somalian.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys, there's a separate look that they have. Gorgeous. What is it? Eritrean.
Yeah.
They're all very beautiful. Eastern African. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying it's all like they're all not, but it's definitely a look. I wouldn't think that somebody's Nigerian and Egyptian or are different. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get canceled by Africans.
Yeah.
We were kind of popping in. I gotta look at the stats again. We're kind of popping Nigeria though.
Oh, word?
We had a few streams out there.
Yeah.
Nigerians
we
love
up.
us, and we love you too.
We up.
How's that?
Do an African accent with a high voice.
With a high voice?
Yeah, because when you do an African accent, your voice gets deep.
It does. It's very deep.
And Russian.
So
Russian always do a deep voice.
Yes, the Russians. It's always here.
Yeah. Right. Is there any soprano Russian singers?
He's like, what a great soprano.
It's like, that's the highest we go right there. It'll never be no Mariah Carey.
Because
Russian Mariah Carey.
Even in Avengers, when you hear Natasha and her sister, they're like, you're Americans.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you notice how Natasha Romanoff's accent just goes away.
Oh, yeah, why is it?
It started off in Iron Man 2 with a little accent. And then she's just like, all right, I can't hold this no more. By the time we got the Avengers 2, it just tapped out.
She said, pay me more.
Pay me the moolah.
I don't know any Africans with high voices. Why are you gay? That's the closest one. Why are you gay? Why do you sound like a Klingon singing Russian? Because that was the Harabruska, Haruska.
I met a Russian girl.
Okay.
And I said, hey, do y'all have any movies where y'all the protagonist? She said, I was just telling my dad this. Like, we got to create some sort of content where the Americans are. I was like, even
propaganda. I'm not gonna go over well here.
I said, even in Russia, is there any movies where we're the bad guys? She was like, very little. And it's mostly in-house, like Russian chaos. Because I would love to hear the narratives from a different country.
Man, Russian mobs make the best movies, bro.
That's terrifying.
Because they're terrifying.
Yeah.
They always have the tats and the looks, and they be like,
yeah.
They always look tough.
Always smoking cigarettes.
And then when it's time to fight, the Russian takes his jacket off. They be built.
Come on, you puny American.
I wrestle grizzlies. Then it's time to get busy.
You chastise with the hands like, you better be buried.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I love watching the Russian fight, bro. And I don't know if I'm just accustomed to it, but I love it.
You enjoy it. You
I
enjoy
love
it
it
when the Russians are the villains.
I love it. I'm sorry.
I don't know if this is a great top 5 anything.
Mm-hmm.
Give me.
Wait, hold on. Tim Brown asked you a question for a shot.
Hey, Dion, you got a song for me to start with? What your genre? The last time we did decades.
I think he answered. I think he said like soul. What you say? We gotta go up a little bit. He said like soul.
I gave him Funky Town last time.
Funky Town, where'd you take me to?
Right.
Funky Town.
Let's see. R&B, rock, pop, and soul.
Rock, huh?
Do you have a genre? Because I can do some current.
You know my go-to karaoke song is I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith. I could stay awake just to hear you breathing.
So I
Top
did.
five, what you got?
Huh?
You said you're something top
Yeah,
five.
real quick, because I got you, Tim. But yo, so I'll do this right now. 70s, 80s. You got any pop, R&B, 70s, 80s?
I just think of disco.
Yeah, I was just about to go with Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Oh, Minnie Riperton. What's the song? That song's so sexy, bro.
Yeah.
Every time that we, I was like, hey man, I'm about to take my clothes off this song.
Yeah. I do like the original. I can't forget how you love it. I can't forget, and also do good me not. Not Men in Black, but
yeah.
Won't you forget me not?
I said, man, I don't know how to. What do you have?
He got upset. You said you made it seem like from this artist. Anyway, dude, you had the option. We threw stuff out there. We gave you some disco.
You can always play P-Funk. You know what I'm saying? You're never gonna go wrong with George Clinton
and People Bryson.
Uptime McDonald.
That intro.
Hey man, we coming in.
So I was talking to my daughter. I said the two songs that never gonna get old in Black colleges is Atomic Dog and Wipe Me Down.
Oh, okay.
Those two songs are always.
I thought you was gonna stay in the past and go Planet Rock. Planet Rock is the short snap.
Well, I'm sorry. I should say Black Fraternity.
Okay.
Because those two songs get played every single fraternity.
Wipe Me Down?
Yeah.
Okay.
You ever seen the Strolls? Wipe Me Down. The little shoulders, the canes and the hooks and Tommy Dog works cool. So top five. If somebody from Hollywood was like, we need a villain of a country, can you give me a list of your top five scariest villains from another country?
The actual people are just the country?
No, just the country. Like so.
Okay, we're going Russia number one.
Okay.
We're going Japanese Yakuza.
Really?
Yeah.
Japanese as a villain.
Yeah, you ever seen the Japanese Yakuza? The gangs they have? The Yakuza is a great gang.
Number two.
Or the Chinese or Japanese.
Okay.
You know, you can see them in like Rush Hour too.
Yeah.
I love a good
but their height maximum is like 5'6".
But they be fighting, man.
Yeah.
The same the John Wicks in his last one.
Yeah.
They were fighting the Yakuza. Who else? Who's another good villain?
I mean, of course, the terrorists. I don't know, Afghanistan, or I don't want to say Muslims, but like.
No, they don't really scare me. I don't really. If somebody was like, yeah, I've never really felt threatened by that. Like, I feel like a Russian gonna hit that bomb. Yakuza's gonna, gotta go cartel.
Yeah.
Gotta go. But what's it called? The Russian tongue? Was it when you slit your throat and put your tongue out through it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cartels, man.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And what's your so you only did three. That's three,
man.
Yeah. The fact that you say Muslim is crazy. Because a wide-eyed Muslim doing this right here, like the panic of like,
I just like, are you lost, buddy?
Allah!
Yes. I need to find the place with the most people. the busiest intersection. I'm like, yeah, man, 50 man, bro, no problem. I'll walk you there. Yes.
My friend. Allah will bless you.
No, thank you. Oh God. Any white man. Any American white man.
Any
Pick
white man.
one.
Okay.
Pick one. There's a bunch
Rich and poor.
There's a bunch of psychos.
Mm-hmm.
There's been more. I feel there's been more American villains than than anybody. Yeah, those are the scariest ones. It just be a random white dude blending in with the crowd.
Yeah. One more.
All right, who's another terrifying? I bet you another race would be like black people. Somebody's out there, black people.
They're going crazy right now. How dare you?
How did you not say black people?
Yeah, I think. I mean, to be honest, the Africans with the walk around with the guns, the Africans that be.
If you do like a warlord African,
yeah, like the blood diamond ones, they be kind of following you. They be like, "Hey, empty your truck." Them mugs be scary. It's like they have their own little government. They be having their own little apartheid.
Yeah. Dang, what was I watching? I forget. I'm trying to remember this woman. This African dude was terrifying. Man, I can't remember what it was, but I was like, "Oh, this dude about this business here."
Yeah.
But yeah, those are pretty solid. Who's the one you're not worried about? Who you're like, nah, man, it's
not worried about,
like a Frenchman.
The disrespect, yo. Yeah.
Yeah.
A Frenchman game.
A French game.
A croissant. Yeah. French stuff. I cuss a lot.
He smoking cigarette.
Yeah.
Did you not know that you're Americans? You always think you're so smart, American.
That's not a French accent.
I don't know. I can't do it, but I wouldn't be worried. I'd be like, yeah. A pretty ass voice. Get your ass out of here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be worried about that. Oh, I missed Italians. You always got the mafia.
This is the one you worried about? I would say American Italians versus Italians.
What you think they got that shit from? It started over there. Man, you think that shit started here?
I don't think the ones that say we say it's the Italians. You're not thinking like over in Italy? No, nigga, the ones in New York.
They were taking orders from the cats in Sicily still. It was still like the big bosses. I don't know what it is like now. But
I promise you, if you hear somebody say like fucking with these Italians, man, they jacked up ball. They checked up Bobby and Paul. You were like, all the way in Italy? Like, no, nigga, Boston, man. Nobody's thinking about the actual origin.
Jewish people never become like the villains.
Jewish people?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, why would they? What did they oppress? Like,
I mean, they're never. I don't think I've ever seen them as a villain in something. Only time I've seen a Jewish person as a villain was in Hoodlum. When he was the Jewish. Yeah, he ran the Jewish gang. Dutch Schultz or whatever his name was.
You have a great memory.
Something like that. Sounds like someone never watched The Godfather.
I haven't watched it, man.
Yeah. Oh, you never watched The Godfather? Yeah. Okay.
So the Italians was getting orders.
It was home. It was I don't know what it is like today, day and age, but they were taking orders from, they had I forget what they're called, the Great Bambino or something like that over there.
Yeah.
I'm more scared of like the doñas, like the La Doña, like the you have like the Latina crime balls.
That sounds like a cookie.
La Doña.
La Doña.
You would have those. Man, those cartels are scary, bro. They be having tanks in like Pablo.
Yeah.
Pablo Escobar was.
When I heard the story, I wanted to punch children. When I heard he said he had so much money, he had to bury it.
Oh yeah.
They had no place to put it.
Yeah.
They buried it, forgot where it was at, and then rats started eating it because it was just so much money, dude. It's like we can't even.
How much money can a rat eat before he goes like, you know what? This ain't nutritious.
Well, rats eat cotton.
But it can't. You can't be like, all this energy I'm getting.
But also, it's on, barbecue sauce stickers.
Black, The Godfather was so good, bro. They're so good, man. How you've never seen it?
I fell asleep on it numerous times. I tried to watch it 3 times, twice with Twilla, and I said, man, this is slow.
Oh, Lag, you're a goddamn child.
First of all,
child, Lag.
First of all, she said, let's start with 3. And then, no, I'm joking.
I like 3. I might be the only person who liked 3 because I watched 1, 2, and 3 back to back to back.
Yeah.
I think for people, they saw 1, 2, and the 3 came like years later.
Right.
And I think they had a different idea what was happening.
Yeah.
And
is anybody connected to the 2 and 3?
Pacino,
okay.
the main.
Okay.
You know, the main person.
But the guy who does my
he was way too. He was probably dead by the time that movie came out.
Yeah.
But
could they do a Godfather 4?
Nah, no,
couldn't. It's a wrap.
Yeah, because I think he dies in 3.
No, I'm just talking about like how could they do it? If you was like Chaz, we know you're a huge fan of the Godfather series.
You'd have to pick up somebody's kids and other stuff.
Could you do a prequel?
You could, but it starts off because if you did the actual original Godfathers, Don Corleone's youth, but they did that in 2.
They do it.
So in 2, they tell it. It's so dope, Black. They tell the story like he's the Godfather now, right? Pacino, and then they show Don Corleone when he's younger as the Godfather, just starting becoming the Godfather. But they show it parallel.
Nice.
So good, dog.
Yeah.
2 is incredible.
Okay. You think 2 is better than 1?
Yeah, I do. I like 2 better than 1 just because how they told that story.
I'll watch it tonight.
Shut up, man. You ain't gonna watch it tonight. You want to do another episode?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We're gonna skate. Oh wait, you didn't tell me your 5.
That's it, dude. I mean, I would take out
Yakuza.
Yeah, and put the Muslims in there. With the 9 t-shirts. The 9X t-shirts. The ones that I hear free brawling in the streets. Musty. They don't give a damn about what's next and what their future holds. They're like, I need to fulfill my dreams with Allah. Those are terrifying. Like if I see like 5 Muslims, the one that had like a little Aladdin hat. I don't know what that one's called. You know, it's like a little saucer hat, the one like that.
Those dudes are like Moroccan. They're like North African, aren't they?
Or
aren't they? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the ones that had the street rats. The one that had the little. If I seen 5 Aladdins running down the street, I'm like, it's about chaos. Riff raff, street rat. I'm like, yo, what's happening? They got
5 Aladdins.
I mean, I'm cool with the turbans. When he was Prince Ali, I was cool with that. But if I see one,
the turban is what scares people more.
Nah, man, nah. Oh, the women too. With the when you see is their eyes.
That's scary to you?
I don't know how they reacting. Is it a sign of like him attack him? Are you smiling? Are you angry? If you have no sort of gauge of emotions, that's terrifying. If I see like 5 of them walking in there, it's like, what's about to happen? Right? And they're not even talking because they're being obedient to their husbands. It's like, they could have bombs up under these little.
You are wild.
They could have bombs up under these black clan robes.
You are wild.
How am I wild?
You just think they're just walking around like they don't know I have these bombs. What do you say?
Why would they verbally say it?
It was not. They'll be talking in their language, in Arabic or something.
At least with you, like you don't know if they like, right?
You're wild. How is that?
You don't know what they look like. You don't know if they're smiling or like I'm nervous of what we're about to do.
U.S. propaganda has gotten to you. You're a victim of the 9/11 propaganda.
You know what? Damn it. If it was, I'm gonna change it to something fun. If it was the cast of Toy Stories in full body outfits, and you just seem like, hey, what's happening? And they don't say nothing like this. You see Woody and Buzz Lightyear and a full life size like dinosaur.
This reference does not work.
No, you will be a little bit afraid. Like, I don't know who's a part of that, and I need answers immediately. Won't you be a little bit legitimate?
If you saw 5 Princess Jasmines, would you have the same reaction as the 5 Aladdins?
If all their eyes were covered, I mean, all their mouths and their features are covered. Yes. That's scary. It's pretty much like a bunch of scorpions and Sub-Zeros. I don't know what their facial expressions are doing. Ninjas are terrifying. You understand that?
Ninjas and Middle Eastern women aren't the same world.
The thing is, they have looser clothes, so they can pack on a lot more artillery. Like, you think she's thick as hell, but she's packed with a lot of C4.
Oh my god, bro!
You can't pat down somebody from Sikh. Was it a Sikh?
Sheik.
Yeah, you can't pat her down. Hey, excuse me. My husband doesn't approve of this, and the whole time she got C4 up under her C's.
I feel like having a Japanese. If you were tied up in a chair, okay, here you go. You're tied up in a chair, right? Your hands are tied up. You've been beaten up a bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have a few different voices coming in. Which one are you more scared of? Okay.
Okay.
So you got the Yakuza boss who's like, I saw you. You did not know that we saw what you did.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's scary.
But you will pay.
Yeah.
Right? But then you got this guy.
Keep going.
Now we got Now we got you.
I don't know what accent this is, like Dracula. What accent is this? It's about to drink your blood.
Transylvanian. No.
Let me inside your home.
I was trying to do the Russian again. I can't get it.
It's like, oh, no accent is this?
Okay. I'm gonna skip it and come back. I cannot do a Mexican dude at all. I cannot do it.
It sounds racist, right? You sound.
I just can't nail it.
And
well, like I said, that's a different. But if we're talking about a straight up from Latin America somewhere, I cannot even get close to the tone, the voice. I've never been good at it.
I'm never good at any accent.
But that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't do it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you to the accent. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Bomb, please.
Oh shit! All right, that might be our last episode.
That's the one. That's the one right there.
Oh god! Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Check, please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Typing XD is high key the live stream. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get darker than elbows and Wesley. We sort of pop out like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. This is Chaz Rogers, Big Ready from Lansing. I'm LackToast, ENT. I guess we paying for the bill, so give us another
check, please.
I don't know why we didn't do that yesterday.
What?
That would been a dope little thing for both podcasts.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't think about it either.
Man, that would been dope.
I nailed my freestyle though after I got the rules. You see it?
This thing said cut.
I said, wait a second. I'm so confused.
That thing said cut.
All right, y'all. We're gonna do another episode. If you're in the live, please stick around. If you're not in the live, we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
That's it. You got a date? June 27th, 28th. I'm in Chicago at Riddles with Shantae Waynes. Get your tickets now. Pull up on your boy. You got anything?
June 20th. Virgo. June 20th. Gemini season. LT Studios. Get your tickets.
Get your tickets.
If you're a Gemini, I want to celebrate you. If you're a Gemini, we got free cake, we got free wine, we got free parking. Downtown LA. Come on, we want to celebrate you. DM me. I may or might not give you free tickets.
No.
Also, Rob DeRocha on the 13th. Improv Lab. doing comedy. And then also a week from today, I'll be doing Jay Snow's comedy show as well. I don't know what the date is, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Check the YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and I usually post flyers.
That's it. We out of here.
Yep.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Appreciate y'all.
Live, stick around. We got another episode.
And what was that? And cut. All righty. Click, click, boom. As soon as I hit the room, all I hear is Goon Squad in this bitch. All I hear is Goon Squad in this bitch. Anybody?
Somebody. So I met this girl. Met this girl at this birthday party last Friday, and so my friend Kiche, her birthday is today, and this girl I met at the birthday party. I got introduced to her. I promise you, Kiche was like, "Hey, this is my friend, and she's my girl. We got the same birthday." I was like, "Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up." I was like, "So you celebrate this with her?" It's like, "No, right?" I knew this happened. They were drunk. So me and the girl ended up talking throughout the entire little party because we were the only single people in there. Not single, but as in like solo person. Came by ourselves, right? Everybody else was coupled up.
Yeah.
So we're talking the whole entire time. I didn't get her number. So I had scheduled a text message to say, "Hey, happy birthday," because I knew she had the same birthday as Kiche. So I text Kiche happy birthday. Schedule text message and did a schedule text message. Like, why not do a two-for? I got both her numbers. This is my first time sending her the number, like texting her, and I said, "Hey, happy birthday." She's like, "Who told you my birthday was today?" Now I'm like,
You don't do anything.
right. She said, "I'm a Scorpio."
What?
I was like, "You way off." Now I gotta hit up Kiche. I can't do it on her birthday. Like, why you tell me her birthday was?
Like you look down.
This is the opening text message. I didn't even say. God, this is embarrassing.
It really, I don't think I even know how to ever schedule a text. I've never tried.
Yeah, so I do it all the time, especially with you.
I know you say that. Well, I say, I get it.
Yeah, yeah. So if I'm thinking about something like 12 o'clock at midnight, I'm like, yeah, this is too crazy to send right now. So I'll do it like at
It's very smart.
like 8 a.m.
So let's see how I can schedule it.
Yeah.
Schedule a text message. Keep my hose in check.
Hello. Schedule text messages is key, homie. It's gonna rain today, yo. I'm turning the air off. My nipples getting hard.
Anybody know how to schedule a text message in iPhone?
You gonna have to talk to them iPhone users.
I'm talking to them. I'm not talking to you about it. You don't know. Let's see. Let me see. I got some options in here.
Probably at the bottom where
I see a send later.
You see GIFs and stuff? Probably see it right there.
Send. Oh, look at that. Wow. You can schedule text messages.
Boom. Boom. We up.
You just messed up the game, baby.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. It's
They're like, oh my God, he's so consistent the way he thinks about me. You're playing him. Playing him.
It is key. Sometimes you will you be like, oh, I have a comedy show on the 22nd. You be like, oh, that's Nikki's birthday. I'll do that right now. Like, I'm just going to schedule a text message because if I forget, you know. The worst is somebody who's been crying about you the whole entire time. It's my birthday last week, man. Or my last year. You'd be like, what is your birthday? Like, August 25th. Like, okay, I got you. I'll do it right now. Like a year in advance.
That's smart.
And it would just sit there in the drafts until you can text them.
And that one still
It would just sit there the whole entire time. Yep, I got some shit scheduled to you.
What you got to me? We recording tomorrow.
So what?
We recording tomorrow. That's what I get from you.
Yeah, so when I don't answer, that means it's a scheduled text message. The whole thing about Brandon, that was a scheduled text message from Kale on Stage Studios. I'm gonna forget, so let me do it right now.
Oh, smart. You ready?
Yeah. I hit the record button and get myself up. What?
It's still going slow.
What is?
It's not gonna be close. I'm gonna have to do it at home. 12%.
Damn it, dude.
I've never seen it go that slow before.
That's what she said.
Yeah, you. Oh, that's 104 minutes. 1,064 minutes. Maybe I apologize. They haven't the habits of Sam.
So I'm gonna send these right here for you to do these real quick.
Okay.
Like I said, I'll be stealing this shit from
far too long. Word, it's showtime. Check it out. All right, Tim Brown, have a great show. Kill it. What's your show called? Did you say what it's called? He might have mentioned it already. I think I asked him how to find it. I don't know if he said anything.
So these are obviously games we can play.
Gangs?
Yes, games. But also you have to insert it for the video.
Insert it. Hello. Insert it raw dog. All right, yeah, just send them to me now. I did.
Scheduled it.
All right, what's the game? Give it to me.
Is it in your phone? Where your phone at? Niggas. Yeah. What's the we got Miss B up in here.
Okay. Which of the following has 4, 8, and 1? All right. Which one of the following has 4, 8, and 1, 9? All right. I'm going to show this as much as I can. That's not going to work.
Yeah, then see. That's just for us then.
I'm trying to keep you guys a part of it. No.
Yeah.
No. Can you see it? Is it focus? 4, 8, 1. No, you're not going to be able to see it. Anywho. All right. Which of the following has 4, 8, and 1, 9? You have A, which is 8, 8, 8, 8, 9, which is 4 8s and 1 9.
Well, you give it away. It has to be for us.
Well,
We have to ignore them because it has to be like, what do you think? So we already asked the question. So this is for us,
right? But I'm going to be posting this, right?
Yeah.
So
it's for us to decide versus trying to include them.
But I'm just saying, I don't see what the difference in what I'm saying.
Because you tried to, while you verbally try to say it, is partially giving the answer. So
is there a wrong answer?
Yes, 3 of them.
No.
4. Which of the following has 4, 8, and 1 9?
Mm-hmm.
Has 4, 8. It's not 4 8s.
Mm-hmm.
Which of the following has 4, 8, and that's huge, and 1 9?
Mm-hmm.
Which of the following has 4, 8, and 1 9?
Mm-hmm. Which of the following has 4, 8, and 1 9? I feel like there's 2 answers here.
It's D.
It's B.
It's D.
How is it B over?
But why
D over B?
Why is yours have an and in it?
I don't know why they put the and there, but it's still 4, 8, and there's 1 and there's 9.
But why wouldn't it be 4 and then 8 and then 1 and then 9?
Because they don't have to do it like that.
4, 8, and 1 9.
If there's a comma, you don't need it when you need the and, right?
Well, when there's a sentence, it's usually the last thing is the and. Maybe like we had ice cream, we had cake, and we had
2 balloons.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's D.
It's B.
4, 8. So mine is 4, 8, 9.
Yours is 4, 8, and a single 9.
Right, but it's 1 9.
Right. Mine is 4, 8, 1, 9.
But your and is not included in this number.
Why is it not included? It's and 1 9 and 1 9. 4, 8, and 1 9. I'm literally right here and 1 9. There's a number 1 and a 9. And 1 9. I feel like they're both right. How are they not both right?
No, because you have to. Oh my God.
Did this thing give you an answer?
No,
Well, then
it's chaos.
B's the answer.
It's chaos.
Which of the following has 4, 8? Has 4, 8, and 1, 9.
Yours would have worked if they had an and.
I don't think the and matters.
It matters. Why don't you have 4 and 8 and 1?
Because you don't need to say it like that. You have
Also-
the comma there.
Also, why don't you have an and in between the 9?
Because you don't. What do you need it for?
Because yours would have been 4, 8, 1, and 9. See what I'm saying?
No.
Why would you have an and in between the 8 and the 1?
It's the same as a comma. Who cares?
No, you don't do an and in the middle of a sentence. Because it's like saying we had strawberries, oranges, and grapes and pizza.
I'm sure B has every number in the right order.
Okay.
D doesn't have the 1. It's a single, right? Singular. 4, 8, and a single 1. I gotta see what do y'all think? B?
Came up quick.
B or D?
That was before our audience online.
4, 8, and 1, 9.
It's the and, dude. The and is jacking it up. This one here is for the 4 of them right there. The second one is for them to guess if they want to. If you want to guess the top.
You know what? I think there's some other ones you sent me.
Oh, yeah, I sent it a long time ago.
Wow, why did it take me here? Let me see. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna see this one. All right. Which one are you picking? You can eat free every day, $5,000 per month, 800 credit score. Does it ever go up and down? Is it forever? A forever 800 credit score?
Oh boy.
7-figure career, pay no taxes, or $250,000 right now.
So you only can pick one.
Only can pick one. Eat free every day, $5,000 per month, 800 credit score, 7-figure career, pay no taxes, or $250,000 right now. There's somebody out there who will be like, well, if I take the 800 credit score, I can make that into
You still be broke. 5,000 per month is silly. Eat free. Hold on. You always got to think, how can you make money?
Well, $5,000 per month isn't bad if you can still go make your own money.
Right.
I mean, it's a free $5,000 a month. It's about 60 grand a year just to be chilling.
Oh shit! Hold on. 7-figure career is a millionaire.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sorry, that's the one.
That's the one there.
Yeah, that's the one right there. That's a career.
Yeah.
Not.
However, let's say you have to wait a whole year to get that 7 million, right?
You'll be broke the whole
At 250,000 right now is looking pretty good.
Yeah.
250,000 right now.
Right.
Keep the taxes. Do you got to pay taxes on your $250,000 right now,
Yeah. Oh.
or your $700 or your $5,000 per month?
Yeah.
7-figure career. That's the winner.
That's the one.
Yeah.
7-figure can't go on.
What say y'all?
Because I'm always thinking like eat free every day. But if they had access to food every day, I was like, okay, I'll just open up my grocery store, and then have that as my form of income. I want to know how much a grocery store makes a day.
All right, here we go.
So this is for them. That one's for them. I mean, those are the answers
Oh,
for them to guess.
do you already? Oh, okay, for the audience to guess.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to tell me these.
Okay, go for it.
Well,
That's like I already know now.
what? We can't do it now.
That's what I'm saying. This is for audience. But I could try to go. Just name it off. Let's go. Let's do it. Name it off.
You can't do it now because one of us has to.
Well, I know the big ones.
Mhm.
All right.
All right.
Let's go for it.
So what are the top 10 most common phobias?
Top 10 most common phobias. I'm gonna start with mine first. Hoes. And I'm not talking about little dots. I'm talking about women. No, I'm joking.
Number one.
Number one. No. Of course, it has to be heights.
Mhm.
Fear of heights.
Number 3.
Fear of heights. Spiders.
Number 1 answer.
Yep. Snakes.
Number 2 answer.
Death. Fear of death.
Nope. No one's scared of death.
Fear of public speaking.
It's actually not on here.
Wow.
Not like that, anyways.
Fear of clowns.
Nope.
So
So instead of public speaking, there is social interactions. Does that
okay.
count?
That definitely is you encountering somebody else.
Number 9.
Okay. Fear of number 13. Feeling fear of numbers.
No, that is not. Not
Why
one.
don't I know these? Hint to me.
Another animal on here.
Crocodiles. Fear of
A very common animal.
sharks. Snake. Where are the snakes and spiders?
How many sharks do you just see that's just common? How many? This is a very common. People have them in their homes.
I said spiders.
Oh my god.
Roaches.
It's a pet.
Dogs.
Fear
Fear of dogs. Yes. Yes.
This one's also related to heights. Extreme heights.
She said fear of rejection. Is that it?
No.
Fear of heights. Tall.
Mm-hmm.
Fear of tall people.
No. What? No.
I mean, that he's like
He's 7 foot.
he's towering over me.
No. Fear of falling is close.
Oh,
It's related.
that's it. Fear of falling.
It's close.
Fear. Oh, I said fear of heights, right?
Yep.
Fear of flying.
Flying.
Fear of flying.
Mm-hmm.
Fear of swimming.
No.
Water's not one on there?
Water is not one on here. There's a microscopic one.
Fear of short people.
A little bigger than that. I mean, a little smaller than that.
Fear.
Microscopic.
Fear of germs.
Germs.
Yes.
Number 10.
Fear of germs.
Okay, there's another one related to social interactions. A lot of people feel like this. This is a very popular one.
Anxiety.
No. I don't know if anxiety is a fear itself.
Yeah.
Can you have anxiety from? I'm gonna get anxiety.
Failure.
No, also not one. This is enclosed spaces.
Oh, fear of claustrophobia.
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 Number 4. This one just says crowded spaces, but and then there's
Claustrophobia.
There's a weather one.
Fear of avalanches.
Nope. Very common weather change, but it can be extreme.
Fear of natural disasters.
No. I like how you try to get them all. This is very common though.
Rain.
In a storm.
Earthquake.
Nope. The storms are above ground.
Yeah.
What happens in a storm?
Lightning.
And
Tornadoes.
nope.
Hurricanes.
No. Nope. What does lightning do?
Wind.
What does lightning do?
Thunder.
Jesus Christ.
Is it thunder?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a fear?
Lightning and thunder. Thunder and lightning. You can't have one with thunder.
Yeah, that's so weird, dude. I mean, that's just that's a jump scare. It can scare anybody. Anybody's like, because it's coming out of nowhere. Yes. Yeah. I mean, you're supposed to be scared of thunder.
Some people are terrified of thunder. And
Dogs, yes, because no one has instructed them on what's about to happen.
There's one more. It's medically related.
Blood.
No.
Fear of blood. That's
No.
a big thing.
Sure, it is, but it's not on here.
Fear of needles.
Pretty much, it's fear of injection.
Yes. Good job, young D.
Yes.
Fear of herpes is nuts.
Why is it? What is this one supposed to be?
If you have to remove 3.
If you have to remove 3: pizza, ice cream, fries, cookies, chips, cake, chocolate, out of here, cheeseburger, and soda.
Well, how about we keep 3 then? Is that harder?
Oh, we can only keep 3?
Only keep 3.
Okay. All right, so out of pizza, ice cream, fries, cookies, chips, cake, chocolate, cheeseburger, soda, which one stays? Which 3 stay?
Which 3 stays? You can get soda out of here for me.
Yeah, soda's gone. Chocolate's gone.
Chips are gone for me.
I agree with you.
I
I think for the most part, cake is gone.
We're going the wrong direction. We should do the ones that we keep.
Well, I'm just saying, you gotta talk it out.
Yeah. Because
I'm keeping pizza.
Mhm.
I love me a good pizza. Pizza stays.
Mhm.
Fries are pretty damn good. I think I'm keeping this top row in general.
Oh, really?
But I do love a good cheeseburger. Hold on. I think I'm keeping pizza, ice cream, and fries.
You know what, my man? I think I might agree with you on that one.
Keeping pizza, ice cream, and fries.
But yeah, I can.
So I'm more savory over sweet, except for the ice cream, which you can get savory sweet ice cream if you wanted to. You can get a salted something in your ice cream.
Oh man, I might have to swap out my cheeseburger for the pizza.
You going cheeseburger over pizza?
I go cheeseburger over
sure?
pizza because you can swap out more things. You can't have a salad pizza.
What?
You can add with a salad. You can have a bunch of. You can have like a lettuce wrapped burger. Pizza that only warm stuff.
Hey man, this is the burger.
Right.
You're taking the bread on there.
Right.
You're taking the bread on the burger.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you can have different type of burgers.
You can have different types of pizza.
Tell me a pizza, the healthiest pizza you got.
None of this is healthy, Lack.
Yeah, I get it, but what I'm saying is you had to survive off of this.
Junk food.
Right.
You asked, this is all junk food. I'm not trying to make the healthiest version of the junk food. I'm going for the best version of this junk
If somebody said, hey, I'm giving you nothing but junk food, and you be like, all right, I gotta survive.
Pizza, ice cream, and fries, nigga.
I'm gonna go with.
There's so many different types of pizza. Who gives a shit? You're not gonna eat. Well, in the scenario, if you eat it every day, I'm still not going burger.
I'm going with cheeseburger.
Ice cream and fries.
No, fries I can deal without.
Cookies. You getting rid of cookies?
I might do cookies.
You gonna get rid of cookies, Lack?
No, I might do cheeseburger, cookies, and ice cream.
All in one sandwich.
Yeah, chips are just empty calories, man.
Chips after a while make my teeth feel weird. I'm
Yeah.
So fries.
Yeah.
Fries are essential.
Yeah.
I haven't had fries in a while. All right. This one is crazy. Which way does Batman wear his hat? I can't show the lie.
Right.
Which way does Batman wear his hat? On his ears, with his ears tucked behind him, in between his ears, through his hat, or through his stitched together and over his face. This is wild. I feel like number 4 works the best. Number 4 and number 5 work perfectly. How do you get his ears to go down in number 2? How do you lay his ears back? How bad? You gotta go 4 and 5, man.
Oh boy, this is so silly.
Number 4 makes a ton of sense. Rip them through is staying out there, and number 5 You just have him on top. It's like a little condom on top of his head with the bill right over his face.
I mean, 1 is out of the picture.
And 1's ridiculous.
Yeah.
3 is awesome.
But if he had to wear a hat, I would have to go with 5 though.
I mean, 5, if you had a bat hat,
right,
it's got to be 5.
Right. I mean, that's pretty clutch, man, because he got the money to do it.
I have a baseball cap. What are you wearing a hat for?
And why not just put it over your mouth, man? Like, just wrap it all the way down so it covers up everything.
It's supposed to rain today.
I need my lips dry.
What are you wearing a hat for?
Because 4 is ridiculous because if you got it backwards, you just being stylish, right? Because you got it backwards, it's like are you an umpire? Because you didn't have to wear it. You're not even the visor's not even a thing.
And you just felt like, are these bat ears that sharp that it? Because why didn't they do that to 1? Let's just point through. I didn't rip through those. Right. And 2, he was like, you know what? I keep ripping my hats. I got that.
He slicked it back like he was a 70s singer.
Yeah, what kind of gel did he use in 2?
Yeah, I think I really like 5. 4 is a waste because it don't do nothing. He's just trying to start a rap group.
He just became a dad. I still want them to think I'm cool. Comes up, what's up, bud? You see his son for the weekend. What's up, bud? How was school? Shut up, Dad. All right, we'll work on our relationship.
Maybe we'll try again tomorrow.
He's like, hey, bud, I heard your test scores on something we want to talk about. That's number 4. He's Bat Dad. Hey, buddy. All right, that was crazy.
The funny thing is, yesterday was like, what's the origin? What's the origin of Alfred? Does he have orgies? What? What's the orgy of Alfred?
Let's do this one real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the worst player here? You got Steph Curry, Dwayne Wade, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, LeBron, Kevin Durant, Tim Duncan, Shaq, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Who's the worst player? Steph, D. Wade, Jordan, Kobe, Magic Johnson, LeBron, Kevin Durant, Tim Duncan, Shaq, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
You can stop right there. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Get out of here, bro. What are you talking about?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar
is the worst player
of this group right here.
You're tripping.
Please, who do you think?
What are you talking about? How would you get rid of Kareem?
He
had the whole record for the longest of the 5 championships
because he was the tallest.
He wasn't even the tallest back then. You already had cats in the league who were 7-footers, bro. He wasn't the only one. He was skilled. Had the most unstoppable shot of all time, the skyhook. Leading scorer for 30, 40 years in the league. What are you talking about?
You just trying to prolong the inevitable.
D Wade's out of here.
You were wild.
D Wade is gone.
You were wild.
Out of this group, Dwayne Wade is the worst player.
Seeing that LeBron James said out of his top 3 favorite players you played with, we talking about Anthony Davis, we talking about Kyrie Irving. He said D Wade was by far
Sure, D Wade got him a championship.
He said by far he's the best player he ever played.
Sure, D Wade carried him that first year. He taught him how to be a winner. He couldn't do it in Cleveland by himself. He went to Miami to learn how to be a winner. But that doesn't make him better than you taking Dwayne Wade over Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You're tripping. You're tripping.
From this group.
You're gonna take a shooting guard over one of the most dominant centers of all time.
What era though?
What does it matter?
Because there was, I'm pretty sure that he was the tallest person in the league, and he was just. I'm sure his rebounds was probably just as close as his points.
This is Wemby. This is we've seen this. This works.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is not a guy who can't ball out here.
I would love to look up the average height in the 60s and 70s.
He played all through the 80s, and I think in the very early 90s, in the late 80s, when he played through the Showtime Lakers. Now I think he played in the
I think 70s, 80s, and maybe
he played for like 20 years, bro. When did Kareem retire? 89. He's right there in the 90s.
That's what I'm saying, dude. The height wasn't a thing, yo. Heights.
Yes, it was.
Height just came out.
Dwayne Wade's out of here, bro. Dwayne Wade can only guard one position out here. He's not the greatest shooter of all time. He's not MJ. He's not Kobe. He's not Magic. He's not Bron. He's not KD. He's not Tim Duncan. He's not Shaq. And he's not Kareem. You're tripping. D Wade's out of here. Sorry, Wade. You're gone. You sticking to D Wade?
Yes.
You're nuts. You're nuts. I can't believe you got rid of.
So do you think D Wade is incredible?
Absolutely. They're all incredible.
Right.
They're all amazing.
I put that in your group right now and see what they say.
I will.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Because I don't think you understand how
I don't think you understand. Stupid ass group chat. These dumb idiots. If they agree with you, they're all idiots.
So if y'all still in the chat, we had a group and we would love to hear y'all's opinion on who do y'all think is the worst of this group. And the group was Steph Curry, Dwayne Wade, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Tim Duncan, Shaquille O'Neal, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Who was the worst of this group? If you had to get rid of one of them, who would it be? Would love to hear your opinion in the chat. I say Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Chaz says D Wade. I think he's full of.
That dude was a walking bucket, bro.
He was the Angel Reese.
Wait, what are you talking?
He was just under the rim.
Okay,
He's just stacked.
This is ridiculous.
He was just stacking stats.
This is ridiculous. The Angel Reese.
Thank you.
Number 2 scorer of all time, bro.
Thank you, Miss B.
Because we don't know. She put Tim Duncan in there.
Yeah. I ignored. I tried my best to ignore that part.
You keeping Kevin Durant over Tim Duncan? No, I'm not keeping Wade over Duncan.
I tried to ignore that second part.
What are we talking about?
She spelled Abdul-Jabbar wrong.
I mean, that's a tough one.
Yeah, she said Kareem, or she tried to spell it Kareem,
I just see what you're saying.
or Abdul-Jabbar.
Ain't no way I'm taking Tim Duncan now.
Yeah, no.
Shaq just put him in his top 5 all time, or his top 10 all time.
People don't respect David Robinson no more, man.
You know, man, it's not that people don't respect him, but it's just the people are better and have passed him. He had that 170 point game or something like that, and it's not like the Admiral wasn't incredible, but what she said was hilarious. But but then he was older and he didn't when Timmy came in.
Right.
It was
Yeah, like the names that get pushed down that was incredible, like Clyde Drexler,
Carmelo.
Yeah, well,
Barkley gets dropped down.
Yeah,
you got like these dudes was nuts. Clyde,
right.
Clyde was incredible.
Pushed down, man.
Mm-hmm.
You be forgetting, like, I forgot about dude.
That's what's nuts. You go like these dudes are the bums of the league.
It's always funny when you hear random people's names. You be like, so a lot of people know this, man, but Kerry Kittles and Mookie Blaylock has a like kind of restaurant. You're like, wait, I ain't heard them names in years.
Like ballers though.
You be like, you just hear random names like, wait, they have a basketball league? You be like, yeah, they have a little league down in Venice Beach, man. You should definitely come on check it out. You be like, nigga, I ain't heard of niggas' names.
Like, yeah, man, Andre Barbosa's down there. Carlos Arroyo. It's like,
it was all party. It was me, BJ Armstrong, Deadlift Shrimp, like Dan Marino.
All hoopers.
Yeah. Dan Marley, I meant.
Dan Marley. That Phoenix squad was great.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Tony's a dick.
What you say?
Chaz.
Chaz?
All right, you read this off.
Oh, everybody's saying this. Everybody's saying this. All right. Do I say people's names or this?
You guys want to?
So Keon said Wade. Oh, you fucking asshole.
What?
You did it so I can say Wade out loud. No, I'm not doing this.
Read them.
No.
Read the results. This was your idea
No.
to take it in the chat. You read the results.
No.
Man up and take your loss.
No.
Who is the #1 voted person?
Y'all out of control.
Who is it? Like
they said Wade. Keon said Wade. DC Irvin said Wade. Keon said or Steph, which is wild. DC said Wade, then Bron, which is nuts.
Wade. The answer is Wade.
Yeah, wild. Seeing that LeBron said that he was his best player is crazy work.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm thinking it's gonna be a long list. Like, oh, this is just 5 of them, and they all say the same person.
You gotta get rid of Wade, bro. That's it. It's not like he's not dope, bro. Because I thought Wade was a better player than LeBron for a while. He came in more experienced, more looking better. He did get Shaq to come play with him. LeBron took a bunch of scrubs. LeBron probably took. I wonder who had the worst team to go to the finals with.
Who? From LeBron?
I think LeBron, that Cavs, that first 2007 Cavaliers team, was garbage.
Right.
And that might be the worst final teams I ever saw.
They got swept a couple years too, right?
I think by the Spurs or something like that.
Yeah. For the Warriors and the Cavs to go 4 years in a row was nuts.
Yeah,
that is crazy. That's very rare.
That's the legacy LeBron got right there. Yeah. That win right there, that was LeBron legacy. Mm-hmm. Man, LeBron was an auto trip to the finals for like 10 years, bro. Then you go like 10 years straight to the finals? 10 years straight, yo.
10 years straight is wild. That takes a lot of therapy of like, I think the Buffalo Bills should have gave him some sort of guidance. The who? The Buffalo Bills. He'd be like, hey, man, we've been here before.
Don't worry about this.
You'll get your wins, brother.
Let's see. This is the 2006-2007 Cavs roster. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. You had LeBron James, of course. You had Boobie Gibson.
I have no idea who it is.
Shannon Brown.
Okay, that's the guy.
Drew Gooden. Larry Hughes. Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Damon Jones. Dwayne Jones. Danielle Marshall. Sasha Pavlovich. Scott Pollard. Eric Snow. He was old by then. Anderson Varejao. David Wesley. And Ira Newby. You know what? There's some really good players on here.
You think so?
Absolutely. David Wesley was but they're just good. Larry Hughes was good. Drew Gooden was good. But like good.
Mm-hmm.
Shannon Brown was explosive. I mean, he was on Michigan State. He was the one who has that one. Do you ever see that one video where he blocked that dude's shot and everybody's like,
yeah,
oh, that's Shannon Brown.
Yeah. He also was married to Monica.
Something like that. Danielle Marshall. Like, they're good players, but you're also like, yeah, he won with.
Sometimes you forget that
they won with LeBron.
We're deep on the bench. You be forgetting like players are on the bench, and you're like, oh, he was on that team. You ever seen that year when the Cavaliers had Derrick Rose and Dwayne Wade,
and Bron,
right?
Yeah,
they didn't win.
Let me see the Spurs 2007 roster. Yeah, Brent Barry, Matt Bonner. Bruce Bowen, they was chucking threes. Tim Duncan, I don't know who Jackie Butler is. Oh, I had Michael Finley, Manu Ginobili, of course, Robert Horry, Tony Parker. I don't know these other dudes. Melvin Ely, Fabrizio Oberto, Dino Udre.
You said with the action.
They don't look that great either.
Who? This the one they won?
Yeah, but they had 3 Hall of Famers on here now. Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and
is Kawhi on there?
No, this is way before Kawhi and Tony Parker. 3 Hall of Famers on that squad, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Who's a celebrity crush you would marry now?
Are you tying this together?
No, well, it said Monica. I was like, oh, Monica was cute back there. So.
In my head, I was like, are you trying to say which one of these meals?
So who was your like a childhood crush? You go like, you know what? Today I marry.
So as a child or now?
Now.
As in like, oh, she's matured into somebody beautiful. Because a lot of people that was like, oh,
But who was somebody you go like, she was single right now?
I I want to be around Angela Bassett all the time.
What made you fall in love with Angela Bassett?
I did the interview with her. Yeah, and she's so warm. Yeah, she's sweet. I get it. Cameras are off. She's still the same person. She was so sweet, beautiful. Yeah, she's very, very encouraging.
She's like one of those person. If you go inside her, you just melt into her whole body. You're like, and we are one. We're one. I get it now. We are one.
Courtney B, I get it.
Are you gonna stroke? Nope. I'm just gonna melt into your body.
Mm-hmm.
Let our love start rising.
Yeah. She smelled great. She hugged me. You know when it comes to celebrities, they be like, I don't know how you're gonna move around. Mm-hmm. When she hugged me, hey, come on, let's give me a hug. And I was like, oh. And I was like,
all in your ear.
Yep. Like
okay, can we get another person?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say some kind of like exotic scent. He said she smells like April showers.
Fabric softener. I like.
He smells like Downy fresh.
Right. And I was with her all day. And I was like, how she says it's fresh? What type of fabric softener?
That is hilarious. I was gonna say she smelled like warm peaches.
Yeah, she smells like lavender and nicotine.
That's like I said. Nicotine.
I don't know.
I think I'm still going with Tatiana Ali. That was always my.
I always thought.
Nope, I'm changing.
No changing.
Megan Good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's still gorgeous.
Still gorgeous.
She's has not changed at all.
Yeah, now I'm thinking between Megan Good and what's her name? Really light skinned girl. No, really light skinned. Because Left Eye was my girl. Yeah. I was gonna marry Left Eye.
Yeah.
That was the plan.
You was gonna marry, what happened? What changed?
She died.
Okay. at the altar.
But we were on track
to
get married.
Yeah. I wonder, did Andre Rising go to the funeral?
I'm sure he did.
Yeah. They already had broken up by then.
Why am I blanking on her name? She was in what was that show HBO did with Jonathan Majors also? When there was like
you talking about light skinned girl.
Yeah.
Her brother was wilding out. The gay Tupac.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Jesse Smollett.
Yeah, Smollett. Yeah. What's her name? Why am I blanking still?
Journey.
Journey is so cute.
Journey Smollett.
All right, here we go. Give me your 5 most gorgeous women that you've seen that you love. Any time frame.
Yeah, I would say because there's always
whatever the idea is, they're in their prime. This is the one you go like. Here you go.
So, God, that was a moment. Now that I see her now, she's not the same. But in Jason's lyrics, there was this woman, I can't think of her name. I was in love with her. She had these really deep dimples. She got bent over by Trench in the
you don't know her name?
I can see her face. She had real big dimples. She had this beautiful smile. She was like the waitress in Jason's lyrics. I can do it. But I seen her in a recent movie. I was like, no, you've changed. I can get her name. But yeah, as a child, that was my first crush. Also, because it was such a sexy scene. I'm watching like at 12 or 11. I loved. This is me as a kid. I'm gonna stay as a kid.
This is. It doesn't matter. It can be now. It can be as a kid. Just wherever that was. Like there was nobody more beautiful.
Yeah.
Who was Lisa Nicole Carson? Right?
Is that her name?
I don't know that. What's up to Jesse? What's happening?
Yeah. The what's the low down very shame? Jada Pickett.
Jada was beautiful.
Nia Long. You know what? And also when people start loving them, I back out. I know. I don't like the visual of.
We're just talking about the most stunning women.
Yeah. So, and I would say the last one was the line between love and hate. I loved her crazy self.
I saw somebody call her the evil Angela Bassett.
Yep.
Okay.
Myra.
Myra was
Yep.
gorgeous.
Yep.
That's Myra was the wifey material.
I love Gina. Oh, I was more of a Pam person. Tashina Arnold.
My list varies.
Okay. Let's go for it.
First and foremost, it's Janelle Monáe's on there.
Oh,
I thought that was one of the most beautiful men I've ever seen.
men?
Beautiful women.
I was like, just because she has a sexual preference, you gonna do it like that?
Selma Hayek.
Mm.
Selma Hayek would be my number one if I had a chance. You see her at Sports Illustrated just now?
I did.
At she's almost like 50 something.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
Yeah.
So Salma Hayek, Janelle Monáe, Hallebertton, and the Flintstones.
Yes.
That's specific.
Yes.
Her and the Flintstones. I said, this is crazy. Stacey Dash.
Mm.
Coon and all. Conan and all. I'm taking there.
I got another list right after you.
And then Left Eye.
Yeah. How about this? Here we go.
There's so many. Because Regina Hall is.
Yeah, no. This is another list.
Mm-hmm.
Which lesbians
Okay.
are you attracted to that if they were heterosexual, you would make it work? Or
Okay. I needed like a list.
yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah. I mean, you can go with like, of course, Queen Latifah.
Mid-90s, the Brat.
Brad. Yeah. There we go.
But what was that one song? She did, how many want me to get tips?
What do you like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her and that.
Yeah.
Her and that was oh, she was gorgeous in there.
Don't let Chaz read that. That's his sister, man.
Shout out. Shantae is gorgeous,
right?
But I definitely
you look at her totally different.
Yeah. So you had the Brats in there. Mid-90s, the Brat.
Yeah. Not 2025.
No. The Brat was so cute.
Yeah.
Let me think.
I like Queen Latifah.
Queen's cute. She was always cute.
Yeah, I like Queen Latifah. Younger Missy Elliott.
Missy gay? I never know.
Yeah, no one knows.
But Missy ain't making my list.
I like Janelle Monáe. Yeah.
Let me think.
Candace Parker.
Okay. Good one. It's a good pick.
Mm-hmm.
Pick any WNBA.
Yeah, I'm about to say anybody in WNBA. Everybody in WNBA.
Tweet was gay? Tweet was cute.
Ooh, there goes my shirt. Yeah, it really hurt my feelings when Candace Parker not only left her husband.
Well, you know what? She was better than him anyways. She
That has nothing to
made a
do.
bench player. Yeah, they say you smoking crack thinking that cream was better.
Are you gonna put my name in there?
That cream was going.
Yeah, out of control.
Oh yeah, definitely. I said, oh yeah, man, you had that. Okay. I got it. Can I list of celebrity lesbians?
Yeah.
Celebrity.
I love Ellen DeGeneres' personality. Now, like if we were the same age, I probably would like, I want to be around you all the time.
See, this is not a solid list.
Oh, if we're talking about friends, it's different because I know a lot of gorgeous my comedian friends who are lesbians, but I would rather do celebrities.
I need more of a list. This list is not it.
Lesbians.
Ellen, Jodie Foster, Portia de Rossi, who is Ellen's girl, Rosie O'Donnell, Lily Tomlin, Kate McKinnon, Sarah Paulson, Wanda Sykes, Cynthia Nixon, Raven Simone, Kristen Stewart, Samira. She's really cute. She was from Orange is the New Black.
No, I don't know why she's real cute.
What? She's super cute, bro.
Kalani.
Kalani, super cute. Kalani, all the tats.
Doechii.
Doechie's gay?
Well, she's bisexual.
Pick a side.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you bisexuals? Pick a side. What do you got? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's a smorgasbord out here. Pick a side. All right? With greedy asses. Not like you're at a buffet.
Oh, Tessa Thomas. That's a good one.
You know what? Tessa Thompson don't do it for me, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Something about her looks
Some
so
of my
good.
homegirls. I'm gonna send her this clip.
She's never done it for me. I was like, I don't know half these women. I don't know.
Look up black.
Look
Look up black lesbians.
Here we go. Okay.
You don't like Young M.A.?
Laverne Cox in this bitch.
Yeah, that's a slippery slope right there.
Why did they put little Nas X in here?
As a lesbian?
Yeah, he's on here twice. Does he identify as?
It being silly. Somebody being messy.
Rosario Dawson.
Somebody said Laverne is better than Cream too.
Rosario Dawson. Niecy Nash for sure gets funny.
Yeah, Niecy Nash and her unusually shaped body.
I still don't know about this list. Zoe Saldana, Andy Newton, Michelle Rodriguez, maybe.
Andy Newton.
Aubrey Plaza. On this side.
Oh, Aubrey.
Margaret Cho. I don't think she's gay, is she? I don't know. I know she's a dude. Josie Tosh. Oh, you know who else is good? You ever know that girl? Her name is it Cleopatra Jones? What's her name?
That's a movie.
Wait, her name is Cleopatra something. She's an actress. She is so beautiful. Cleopatra actress. Was that her name? She was in, what was that movie?
You talking about Foxy Brown?
No. She was in, it was Will Forte. Last Man on Earth. Cleopatra. Look at her, bro.
Really? She's gay?
Yes, she's on this list. I don't know if she is. No. I just thought of her randomly.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. Where's she from?
I think she's like Australian or something like that. Yeah.
Wow.
And then you know who I used to love? You know Rochelle Aites?
Rochelle Aites.
Yeah, she was in White Chicks. She was the reporter who Sean liked in White Chicks.
Oh, yeah.
I thought she was
she tapped
so
out quick.
beautiful.
Yeah, she's
She's still acting.
She's still acting?
Mm-hmm. Look at her. I don't know why she didn't get bigger. Maybe she's like, I don't know.
I don't remember her that much.
And then she started one of the Tyler Perry's movies.
Mm.
One of those. Anywho.
They're not lesbians at all.
I don't have a big list of these lesbians here.
Yeah. Also, yeah, you can't. I feel like it's weird when you include your friends, because I know a lot of comedian friends that I see often. They are gorgeous, but I want to include them into celebrities because, hey, I seen the clip you said about. I don't want to come around no more.
Good. I didn't want your clammed up shanty anyways.
You ever try to convert a lesbian? As in, like,
You still take dick every now and then? Or how does this work?
Would you? She was like, listen, I don't want to call myself bisexual, but since I've never been with a man, could you be the guy who cracked this open just for one time?
Anytime someone says crack this open, I always think of that scene in The Mummy when they go push the coffin. It was like, go! And I was like, I'm not about to be the first one to crack this open.
I remember that scene.
That's what I think. No.
So ironically, that's how I lost my virginity.
Like that?
I shouldn't say lost my virginity. That's how we both exchange each other's virginities.
She was saying, oh, I've never.
We were best friends. I can't say best friends. We were great neighborhood friends, right? And I know her all my life. And she was like, listen, I have a boyfriend. This is how ignorant and crazy this sounds. I have a boyfriend, that we're thinking about having sex for the first time. He's experienced. I'm not. Could you be my first so I can be good for him?
He was pissed.
No, he didn't know this.
Yeah, but he was like, I thought it was gonna be tight. You sure you're a virgin? Yeah.
Well, thank you, Chaz, for calling me girthy. I'm breaking down walls.
If it ain't never been open,
Yeah.
it's like trying to put back mail, and it's like it seems like it's been open. Did somebody open this?
It's like I can see the crusted opens on sides.
Somebody's been in here.
Yeah, and we did it, and then she went back to him, and then she was just like, he played me. You know, he got what he wanted, and now I'm upset. And then I'm like,
oh, you can always come back to me.
Yeah.
Men can be such.
And the first time we were so like it was so like instructional.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were watching a porn.
Oh.
And we're doing like, okay, so we're doing this. It was so we didn't even think that this was like a thing. Like we didn't think this was like romantic at all. We was like, okay, so you feel that? And you're like,
and you don't know about the moisture and all the stuff. She's uncomfortable.
Yeah. I'm like, you good? You hurt? I'm good. So let's just put my leg up right here. Okay. All right. And it's like, I think I'm ready.
Ladies, I want to know how many of your first times were enjoyable. Like I got pleasure, not like because I've heard in the beginning, of course, it's sore and you know it's funny.
What?
I remember after my first time, she was my girl at the time, and I remember she said she was bleeding the next day. I was like, hell yeah! I said I was on tour.
Walls.
I was so proud of myself. But I wonder, as we said first time, I feel like for women, not that it's bad, but it's also like it's uncomfortable and so we don't know what they're doing. It can be, another crazy story by Dion. That's what I want to know. I want to know how many first times are, because I still think that women like it enough, or they can see where they can like it, because they keep going. But if it was uncomfortable for me, I'd be like, I'm not doing this again.
Right.
But
yeah, ours was. Man, we didn't even think it was supposed to be enjoyable. We were just like, I got you, girl. I got you. Yeah, let's do it. And I didn't even shower. And I was just like, we were just like, okay. So, So it's lay back. Let's do it. And I was like, all right. Is this no, not that hole. Right there. I was like, all right. No condom.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was like, oh, that feels good.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know. You good?
You okay? And then I was like, she's like, did you come? I was like, you hear the lingo.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I don't know. She's like, you don't know? That's how babies come. And I was like, oh no. So I went there, I was like, I went to the bathroom and I tried to I wish I can call her. And be like, yo, do you remember this? But she's dead.
Oh no. You didn't have to say that part.
I beat it up.
Oh God. Oh no. Big sister said kind of like childbirth.
She said my first time was funny because he didn't believe I was a virgin. I mean, everybody says that. That's how they get you. Oh, you ain't no virgin, girl.
She says, lovely as I wanted and I imagined. I wrote. She had the flower petals falling down around you. It feels uncomfortable, but ... Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always want to know, man, if for women how like that first time. Because dudes, I remember being like, oh, okay, this is good. Okay, oh yeah, okay, I see what's happening. My friends and I were just talking about our first time after watching Forever.
Yeah. When you are a teenager, you are 100% thinking from your penis. You like persistent. I gotta have it. I gotta get it.
Once you do it the one time, you gotta do it again.
Right. And then once you get to like I can't say a status, but like when you have like a a goal or like a life ahead of you, you got something to live for, you start to kind of like think as safe as possible. You get one of those like, we got to get in a hurry, or my boyfriend will be here. Like, I'm not hard no more. It's like, he's like,
You said my boyfriend's about to be here.
Yeah, you
Black
like,
ain't shit. Dog.
yeah.
You ain't shit.
Me?
Black. Yeah.
Me?
You said, or before my boyfriend gets here.
Yes. If she's like, hurry up, I'm like, I'm soft.
You're
like,
saying I'm soft.
Yeah.
You're saying if she's like, hurry up before my boyfriend comes.
Yeah, I'm not.
This is why I'm saying you ain't shit.
She's the problem.
You're the problem too.
I didn't know this. I find out real time.
You found out right now,
Yeah,
now.
yeah. But I'm saying that when I have something on the line,
Black is garbage.
All right,
You're a trash human.
we out here.
Like, so, well, I am married. Yeah. So what's the time frame?
So this is not my story
Mm-hmm.
at all. I was at the Improv Saturday, and I'm talking to this young lady. She was really, really like traumatized by men, and she was just like, "Why are y'all such an asshole?" And this is why I'm a lesbian, because the last 4 or 5 guys I've been with, men, have been physically or mentally abusive to me. And it's just like, and I just find the comfort from women, and then I'm listening to her, and she's like, "Have you ever been so persistent you feel like you have to, beat on a woman?" I was like, "No." And she's like, "I don't know what it is about men." But I was like, "I've not lucked out with the last 5 or 6 men." She's like, "They're just so abusive to me." So then she's like, it's like, and I've been raped by, sexually assaulted by these men numerous times, and it's like, life shouldn't be like this. So she's like, "You ever had that moment like that?" And I was like, I'm not justifying this. I remember a time when I was young where I was literally, this is why I'm tying this all together. I'm literally in the idea of having sex with this woman in college. And we're already in the motion. She said, "My roommate's going to be here any minute. So I think we should stop." And I'm like, "No, we might as well finish now. I'm already here." It's like, stop. And I was like, "Oh, this is how men start to flip out." Imagine if alcohol is introduced or something like that. Because I was like, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm already, we're pants off. I'm here. And I was like, oh. And I was like, okay. And I backed off like, I was. Yeah. So I was like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because
we grew up in the no means no era. I don't know if they still preach that.
Yes, dude. And I told her that. She was like, I can see that happen. I was like, yeah, man, that little click right there. I was like, man, that was crazy, because like she come over. Yeah. And she got a notification. I'm on my way. And she's like, I think we should stop. I was like, no, I'm here. I'm really good at coming fast. I'm really good at this. Trust me. And I was like, yep, that's how it happens. That's how that click happens. You ever seen the program? Yeah. And remember that dude that was just like, come on, please. She was like, not today. I'm not feeling it. It's like, what do you mean? You're my girlfriend. And I was like, man, that's crazy how that little that assault can happen, click on so quickly.
I think about this all the time. This is always my thought. Okay, just my thought, women. I know no woman ever has to have sex with somebody. If you don't feel like you don't want to, you shouldn't ever have to. We all know this. This is law. I agree completely. I'm not even gonna say anything in the opposite. Okay, this is law. We all agree. We all know. All right. With that being said, when you have a man in your life, and if you guys get married or you're deciding to be committed to each other, right? You don't go outside. You are this man's source of vagine, okay? And I do feel like there's a duty to be done when homie feels, aroused, right? And now, you also have times women go like, I don't feel like it. I don't want to. This is where I feel like these things are, I don't want to say, I don't want to say mandatory, but they're obligations. Don't put the red light on. Don't put the red light on.
It's starting to get dark.
Put the green light back on. There you go. The red light is like red flag. No.
Oh, it's his duty.
Red flag. Okay, so with that being said, you're this person's source of sexual pleasure, all this stuff, and not only that, we're together in this, blah blah blah. Okay, there are times where I do feel like, whether you feel like it or not, you go, all right, let me go do this work, whether it's oral, whether it's actually having sex. You go like, okay, let me go put this work in because I know how my man is. I know he's gonna want this, right? I may not feel like it every night, but it's also like, because my thing is like, hey, dude, cats do shit they don't want to do all the time. All the time. Yeah, there's been times when I've been tired and nobody's like, hey, and I'm like, you gonna tell her no?
Yeah.
Like, all right. And you at least do the Scooty boot, right?
Yeah.
Like, you at least do that one.
Yeah, hand job or something.
It's something, because I go like, hey man, like we're here and I had this feeling and I'm like, but it's the quickest way to irritate a dude. To be like, all right, man.
I came straight home.
It is very frustrating for men to be like, I can't get this anywhere else. This is frustrating. And now I'm gonna have an attitude about it because
I got shitted on at work today. They told me I wasn't shit. They called me a coon. I came home for comfort sexually, and you told me beat off. I should have hit up Cheryl. I came straight home.
This is when dudes start looking outside. And so I go like, there is a certain duty, a certain obligation on both sides to please another person, whatever that is. And for the woman's sake, if she doesn't want necessarily to have intercourse, whatever that intimacy is, if dudes don't feel like sitting there and watching whatever, I'll call you a dumb show, whatever show you want to watch, or whatever makes you feel loved, whatever that is, there's an obligation to do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Whatever that looks like. And I go like, yeah, man, this becomes your job. And I don't think enough women realize that when they get married, it's like, this is your task now. Yeah. You wanted, unless you talk about outsourcing, but this is your task. And I don't think women realize their responsibility or what that looks like when they get married. They don't realize that, like, oh, I am this source of, because you become all those things. You become a lover, a friend, a caretaker, and you also become the source of satisfaction sexually. You are, and it's part of the role. Yeah, control yourself, have another outlet of that energy. Control another outlet of busting a nut. See, I don't think women understand the urge and stuff from dudes. Like, it's not like that, and you'll have an instant attitude because it's the ultimate. It's how we feel loved. It's how we feel appreciated. It's one of those things where you go like, oh, you doing it, man? She giving it up every day, man. The woman I dated before, bro, every day, every night we were together, which was most of the time at the time we were doing it. Before the kid and things get busy, we understand all that, which is why I think it's even more important. But bro, there was times I wanted to leave, but I was just like, man, every day. She made it, and it wasn't like, let's get it in real quick. It was an event. It was planned when she was tired, getting off work. She was, I'm gonna shower, blah, blah, blah. And it was a thing that was working. Whether we were mad at each other, it was always, I thought, man, that was always the dopest thing. She was like, I'm never gonna withhold it. I know you're gonna want this. Yeah.
Y'all was young.
No.
Really?
No, not young at all.
Yeah.
I was mid-30s.
When financial struggle and jobs and children start getting involved, you'd be like,
for sure. But that's why I think it's even more important to connect. You got to be able, but man, this is why I hate that I'm tired excuse. I hate that. I think that's bullshit. I understand you're tired. Everybody's tired. You still get up and go to work and you're tired. I understand all that. You're tired. Everybody's tired. Everybody's fucking tired. I get it. I think it's a terrible excuse to not want to have some kind of intimacy with your partner. I think it's being lazy. Because you know what? If you heard a noise at 2 a.m. and you're dead asleep, I'll have energy all of a sudden. Right. So it's never an energy thing, Yeah, but it's also, if you hear gloom, you up, you're awake, you're alert. Right. It's not like you don't have the energies. Your motivation isn't.
But it's also gonna be a timing thing. Women are so emotional. Sure. They attach to certain things. So they're like, man, I really feel like I fucked up at school, or my boss thinks this. They're locked in on how can I fix this. And the guy's like, hey, I'm horny, right? I'm interested, and it's like, what if she's grieving from her dead dog back home? It's like, gosh, man, I had this dog all my life. You're like, yeah, well, you gotta get this dog right
definitely
now.
not talking about just being like, yeah, get over it. Not talking about that.
That's
different game.
Yeah,
I just mean on the day to day. You know, I don't mean when there's something actually happen.
I hear you, sweetheart.
Especially like honestly, if you had a bad day, you come home and you cried, I'm gonna be there to comfort you, right? I'm not gonna be like
the visual of like, I'm so horny, she on her way. I'm watching her on Life 360, like, ooh, she's on her way. And he like, all right, you got your little robe on. This is the worst day of my life. I'm like, oh, put these chocolates and strawberries away. So tell me on, baby, what happened?
Keep the chocolate and strawberries out. She might appreciate it.
Yeah. Tell me what happened. You like, you got your legs open. What? Huh? How would you want me to really help you, like, kind of push through this? I just want to be left alone. Okay, I'll tie this up. All right. Well, I will leave you to yourself, and I'm going down to the Spearmint Rhino.
Go back a little bit. See Miss B trying to say.
All right.
The Spearmint Rhino. And you're talking about a husband that's handling his business and his wife's still not doing her duties. Yeah, I mean everybody's doing their duties. You know, it's not like. Dude, it's a lot to be at home and raise kids and cook. It's a lot to do all that stuff. Dude. It's all a lot. It's all a lot. So my thing is always like, it's rarely about energy, bro. There's times, dude, when I don't feel like going to the gym. You got to do it. You just like, I don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like cleaning these dishes. Whatever it is, you still do it. And I'm like, sometimes, dude, you just got to do stuff. I'm like, even when it is like, people like, I may not feel like it, but like, hey man, especially if it's quiet and it's just us, we're gonna connect right now.
Yeah. You know, bodies are great. Just laying on top of each other. Just spooning is great.
But if we're spooning, so can we just know that's not how I work? Okay, I can't just lay here and be like.
The worst is if you just jerked off. This is like, all right, I ain't gotta go to work till you like,
let me go down to you for about 20 minutes. Do not want to be intimate with your partner. There is an issue. Hormone changes. Is that like scientific? To not want to be intimate with your partner? And I'm not talking about like the arguments and stuff like that. I just mean
I got something for you, Chaz.
Go ahead.
What if your significant other was like, here's the thing, Chaz. I'm growing away from this whole sex thing, but here's the thing. I'm willing to compromise. I'm willing for you to bring in someone to please you.
Outsourcing.
Yeah, but you only can pick one.
Okay.
Right? Pick one that we're gonna have to. I approve it, and you can have her.
What's your sister do?
You got the name real quick. It's the closest thing to you. It's the closest thing to you. She's married. So are you. You go. What was she like? So I was thinking, Brenda McCarrath. My sister? I was waiting for you to ask this question.
I didn't know the rules.
You were like, Dow.
I actually already got that. She's not. Now she got to murder everybody.
She's downstairs.
If she said that, I'd be like, what is happening?
You got sad?
Because I'd go like, wait a second. I actually love you. So what is happening that we're not here anymore?
She's like, it feels like a job. Like I have to please my man because he wants it. Sometimes I don't want it, man. I just want to be left alone. Like I don't feel good in my body. Like when we first met, I looked like this.
So you want a sick day?
Like until I'm back, like I'm happy with myself mentally. Like, I don't feel beautiful. You don't tell me I'm beautiful. I don't feel beautiful. You don't tell me this.
All that shit.
Crack on the legs, man. You ain't gotta be awake.
I ain't got time on this subconscious shit. What are we talking about? For the time you feel like you're ready, what are you talking about? Come on, man. Go look in the mirror and tell you how much yourself. Give yourself some affirmations.
Yeah, crack that leg open. Come on.
You just hike one up, one down. Like Deion said, most women are based on emotions. Yeah, that part you just see this important issue that needs to be addressed. We just talked about harassment. What did I say?
What if she was like, oh God, here, Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, those ones suck.
Because people like,
man.
come on, hurry up. And she's on the phone the whole time like this. She's like, all right. You done? You got it off? Okay. Hey, I'll be there in like 15 minutes.
You be where?
I told you I have to go.
Oh, you did say
And I was looking like, I told you up, huh?
that.
For her to say, hurry up. Oh, nigga, what's worse? Her not giving you nothing, or come on, hurry up. You said you need it, right?
Because my thing is like, all right, this is a way. If I go like, yo, let's get it in right now, and it's a two-parter for me. There's times when you can go smash a random person, but there's also like, yeah, hey, I'm horny and I want to smash. There's this, and there's also a very much intimate side, right? There's times when I do want to be in that whole love mode, and there's times like we gotta get this. Like I'm horny, dude.
Right.
Like, and both are fine. You know what I mean? Because if a girl was just like, hey, I'm horny, like, all right, hold on. Let me I got something on the stove. Hold on a second. Let me go take this off the stove real quick. But if I'm like, oh God, I'm like, we thought, hey, what are we doing? Because this, you know what this attitude brings with it.
Right.
I go like, and this is me connecting with you. This is what we're supposed to do. This is our partnership. This is what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And it's like, I should know how to get you going. You should know how to get me going. We should be able to agree on stuff, blah, 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 all that other stuff. But it don't work like that. I definitely done that when I was married. But the okay here, fine here.
See, what are we talking about? Oh no, Dion. I almost forgot how wild Dion can get. What'd I do? I tried to get a girlfriend for my ex, and hold on, 2 Jets, are you gay? I keep seeing girlfriend.
She tried to get a girlfriend for her ex guy.
Oh,
And get him a girl.
okay. I keep seeing girlfriend. He was stunned. I asked. He works 14 hours a day.
Does he want a girlfriend or he just wants someone to smash?
Yeah, that's a lot. I was
Lord.
sick of hearing, but he was exhausted. There's a time to F and there's a time to make it up.
100%.
Do you really want it from someone who isn't into it? Well, that's the worst.
Hey, you know what? You know how many things I fucking fake to make you feel good? You know how many times I don't want to do some dumb shit, but I got a smile on my face?
Yeah.
I don't want to go to this place. I don't do none of this shit.
Yeah.
But I don't want to make you feel like, oh, I shouldn't even took you. Nobody wants to feel like that.
Yeah.
Hey, come with me. Now you're in the car with an attitude. Nobody wants to do that. How many things in the world do I just go, all right, let me put this fake smile on so she feels good?
Yeah.
I do that all the time. I guarantee you, I do it more often than she does.
Right.
I promise you.
Yeah.
I promise you.
And the worst is to roll on her stomach side, and she got a leg open. Like, just go. And you just like, you're like, and you like, woo! And then and then she like, baby.
Yeah, I put her to sleep. Yeah, that was all me.
Right. I fake my nut anyway.
There's times where I was like, there's stuff I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go to that.
Yeah.
Come on, man. And then you just go like, yeah, that sounds great. We can do that.
Yeah.
Just to appease everybody, just to make sure everybody's feeling good and happy and loved.
Yeah.
You know? This is my love language. Come on, hop on this team.
You ever started it off like, hey, I want that, blah, blah, blah. She said, okay, let's do it. Oh, you turning me on. And you bust too quick. This is why I don't. This is why I don't waste my time.
Yeah, I got one of those. I'm like, hold on. This is a one-off. Give me a second. I didn't stretch.
That's the worst. She's like, oh, I had some things to do, but you got me excited.
If more women, in my opinion, would plan their, all right, I know at this time I want to do this, at this time I do this, and at this time you're going to do whatever that looks like. But if it's in your daily routine, you'll feel so, I feel like, especially if you're both working towards it. And even because dudes may not want to smash, like, we can just lay here. I'm tired too.
Right.
But it's just the idea of making some time to connect together. It's like you have to make that intentional. It has to be intentional. Every single day, I always like this. I feel like every single day you have to make a plan to make a intentional plan to be together somehow. together. It's like, this is our time. We're gonna do this, whatever it is, you know. But I'm like, you have to want it. You have to make it. You have to make it happen. You have to want it to happen because there's always gonna be something. I built a friendship with another female. It's not for sex alone. Companionship. Ooh, that's what I'm gonna tell the next girl after me and Yo divorce. I'm just looking for companionship.
Yeah, I don't want sex.
I'm just looking for some companionship, girl.
Yeah,
not a relationship.
Right.
Companionship.
And we can eventually.
It's not a good side way to get out of the relationship. What are we? We're companions.
This is to introduce your people. Like, this is my companion right here.
This is my companion. Because people are like, you're doing boy stuff. You asked me to go here. We're doing companion stuff. I need a companion to the to the concert. Would you like to? I said, like, accompany me.
Yeah. Companion is such a.
I wish I was single. I would try this shit today.
That's the new partner.
I would try this shit today.
Yeah, it's my companion.
Well, that's great.
That's the new partner. I hate when people say partner. Like, dude, y'all are not gay.
This is my companion.
Yeah,
that's wonderful. I'm gonna tell my homies, hey, don't say you're in a relationship. You companionship. Definitely red flag. I told this one girl we were building for years.
Yeah.
Garbage. I was like, are we still building? We trying to figure it out.
It's like, my money ain't right the whole time you're a millionaire. You just living in a poverty lifestyle, trying to get my life right.
Also important to know that intimacy takes on many forms. But all in all, it's the best. Yeah, it's important to make time for intimacy. Yeah, what sounds better, +1 or a companion? Companion sounds like this person just means something to you. A +1 can be anybody, but a companion, there's a relationship in there.
+1 sounds silly. As in, like, and who's your friend? Oh, it's my +1.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's that. Oh, you know, this is my.
Because your homeboy, your homeboy can be your companion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a universal word.
Yeah.
Guns out. Come on now.
Yeah. Well, I feel like a little.
You got bugs. You got that bug?
Little bump.
Yeah, old man. All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe. Yeah.
Appreciate y'all for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No. Check, please. Got me off guard.
I even said, let's get out of here.
I was yawning.
That was great. All right, appreciate y'all. You just got here.
Lady B just up in here too, guys.
Hey.
Where you been this whole time, Lady B?
Stalker in the back.
We got Miss B and Lady B up in here at the same
We out
time.
of here, man.
We out of here.
Appreciate y'all for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No. Check, please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Type in XD is high key the live stream. It's mostly positive conversations that kept we till they get darker than elbows on Wesley. We sold the popper like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Mr. Chaz Rogers, Big Ready from Lansing. I'm LackToast, ENT. I guess we paying for the bills, so give us another
check, please.
Hey, speaking of rapping, please check out my weekly rap. We got week 7 that just dropped today.
And you killing.
Hey man, we up. It's
killing.
On Instagram. It's on Threads. It's on TikTok, YouTube. Please watch it. Please comment. That's the only thing that's encouraging me. When I write these, I wrote this one. I wrote this one at 10 o'clock and posted it at 12. Meaning I wrote it. I found all y'all words, all y'all P words. I wrote it. Formed a sentence and all that stuff and made it fun and had parables and metaphors, recorded it, posted it on 3 different platforms, 12 views. Come on, encourage me, people. Encourage me to keep doing this.
At least y'all.
Man, it's 15 y'all watching right now.
At least have 15.
Man, these weekly raps are exhausting if y'all ain't support it.
He be killing, bro. I'm always like, Dion be doing. Y'all don't deserve them.
Man, yo.
They don't deserve you, bro. You should take your raps and leave. People don't deserve you.
Y'all are the co-writer. Y'all gave me the words.
Don't come up to see their own work.
Man.
We appreciate y'all. We see y'all next week and all that good stuff. Thanks for listening. Everything's growing, and we appreciate y'all. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it is.
It's over.
Mm-hmm.
The show's over.
Oh boy. I'm about to have some food.
What you about to eat? This thing is
It's
at 19%. I'm just gonna take that home. We'll just try it again later. Sorry, people. I was the first like today, but I can't comment. What? I was the first like today. Oh, but I can't comment on the thing. I'm not into the rap segments. Oh, come on, to Jesse. It's not
See, the
about
thing is,
that.
listen. Let me tell you something. You have to ignore to Jessie.
Why?
She has never said anything positive.
She says why.
No, she does not. If you comb through everything we say, she finds ways of being the opposition of everything.
I don't think that's true.
I think it's true. To Jessie is a sickness.
It's a lot, like put a lot on that.
You gotta like it was not necessary for her to do that.
What do you mean?
Why does she have to say that? That's not for me. I'm not into the rap setting. Who cares?
Because she's just talking her truth.
Don't even respond. Don't respond. Just be like, I'm not into it. She said, hold on, sweetheart. Not.
She did capitalize.
NOT.
She did capitalize on that.
No one cares. You think somebody cares about if I like Taylor Swift? I just back out. I don't have an opinion.
Man,
Appreciate you, Alonzo.
But y'all inspired me to keep going. All right, Alonzo Ross, appreciate you, man.
Brother.
You don't always have to like comment. Just check in.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
What's up,
So
man?
we can shout you out.
Yeah.
Look, she's sick of pointing out at you.
So what?
Calling
Yeah,
somebody
I don't-
sick. What's up, Pink Champagne? This hip hop baby. Do you need words right now? You can collect some
Yeah,
words.
I guess I gotta do this, huh?
Since y'all still here.
Yeah, let's collect some words, y'all. I gotta get my stuff ready.
9 o'clock. Home alone. Paging you.
Answer some of these text messages that we've been on for live.
Oh man, these guys went in on you.
Oh,
In the group chat. It's 60 messages.
stop it, really? About
You
Kareem?
got me to be going all the way up. Kareem is insane. He's a get rid of Kareem is insane. Kareem stays. Let's see. I agree. We're talking about all the ways Steph is better than Wade. But I'm not saying you argue that one. I'm just saying.
All right.
But Chaz told Deion he's smoking crack. Tripping, bro. I don't know why you said that.
Because hold on. I'm gonna hit my cousin up because we both had this conversation and I both agreed. I think I said the same thing. I'm gonna do it right now. All right.
Keenan said wait. Well,
Damn. Did you give a letter? No. Well, I don't know. I did a letter. You asked so politely. Yeah, since we in Gemini season, put Gemini on the list. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Your word. What? Oh my God, y'all be killing me with these words, yo. You know how I say that, Chaz? That D word up there?
The things in the way.
Right here, this one.
Delicatessen.
You heard it before?
Yeah, it's like a sandwich shop.
Delicatessen.
It's like a deli. That's what a deli is.
What, the deli? What the delicatessen?
Delicatessen.
What the deli? What the delicatessen? Okay, delicatessen. Delicatessen? Am I saying it wrong?
Delicatessen.
Delicatessen. Gemini. It's him and I. Akumana. Okay, you gotta look at testing. What you mean, bro? Dion be peeling. So what I say? Can't be any word. Oh, that's a good one. Y'all hate me, dude.
What word?
I don't know the word. Psychophanaut.
Sycophant.
What's that?
Damn, Ben says it all the time. Sycophant. I think it's somebody who's like who uses you or something like that.
Sycophant.
Yeah. You gonna have like sycophants around you, something like that.
Sycophant.
A person who acts. What another hard word. I gotta go look up this shit. A person who acts obsequiously. What? Obsequiously towards someone important in order to gain advantage. Why did y'all put this word in here, nigga?
Right. Propensity.
What word is this? Oh, put this word in there.
Obsequious.
Obsequious.
How you spell it?
O-B.
O-B.
S-E.
S-E.
Q.
Q.
U.
U.
I-O-U-S.
There it is.
Obsequious.
I ain't never heard this word. It was
It's
obedient or attentive to an excessive or servile degree. So it's like off of obedient. It was served by oaks. What?
Obsequious.
Obsequious.
Do flamingo. Do flamingo. Do.
It's an anime term.
That is?
Yeah. Put that in there.
I already did Capulet, right? Capitulate. Capitu.
Like you did tariffs already.
Tariffs?
Yeah. No. So flamingos from One Piece.
Capitulate. Capitulate. And we are just shenanigans.
Stump. No. That word got me. I looked up a word that had obsequious in there. I had to go look up obsequious. I said, why does the definition of this word make me go look up another word?
Quintessential.
Shenanigans.
Where are the shenanigans?
Yes, I feel like you did that. Awful 100. What's up, D-Dot? We're at the end. We're at the end of the show. This is the end.
Here we go. Yo,
what up, cuzzo?
real quick, young king. I'm getting my ass chewed out. Pause. And I need an ally over here.
What's going on?
So I remember you and I had this discussion, and we both agreed. But remember the I'm trying to find it for you, so I'm sending it to you right again. Remember they said one of these basketball players got to go. Who's one of the weakest?
Yeah.
And what did we agree on?
I said Kareem.
Y'all tripping, bro.
See, that's what I said. I was like, we both agreed on
Y'all
this.
tripping. Neither one of you know basketball.
I've played basketball my whole life. I would still get rid of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
You take D Wade over Kareem, bro. You're tripping.
I'm sending it to you again, Bill, so you can see it.
Wade over Kareem is crazy. Ain't no way.
You must not have seen 05, 06, 07, 08 Wade.
Talk to him.
Oh, no, you went into the Wades that had LeBron. You go back. Go back to 06 Wade. Stay right there. Okay. Now.
LeBron didn't go to Miami until 2010. What are you talking about?
No, he didn't. He went. Was it 2010? You might be right.
2010, bro.
You might be right. You didn't see the 20 years Kareem had?
The 20 years I hook.
The most
we played with a bunch of white midgets?
No, we're not. I just said that we're not doing this from the 80s. This dude played all through the 80s when there were 7-footers everywhere. We're not doing this. No, we're not.
That's exactly what I said. What I said, like, there was no other tall people.
We're not. This is not the Bill Russell era in the 50s. No. This is not the Wilt Chamberlain era in the 60s. We're talking about everybody was 6 foot plus playing. Everybody.
In the 80s, are you okay?
His teammate was 6'8". Was Magic Johnson not 6'8"? Was Larry Bird not 6'6"? What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
He was there with the tallest people in the league at that time. He was basically playing with a bunch of white guys.
Right. That's what I said.
There's tall people in the league. Sean Bradley is one of the tallest people in the league. What are we talking about?
You just named a tall white guy.
There's a tall Bobo. Pick one. Nigga, there's a tons of
but
tall
they're
black
growing
men.
now. They're all growing.
You just said a tall dude who's one of the tallest. This is our example. We're just going off the tallest being the best. That's not true. That's not true.
Okay. But you're naming tall ass garbage ass players. You're not starting naming tall competition.
First off, Bobo had a great career. I mean, not Bobo, Manubo had a great career. I mean, he came straight off the dirt. He came straight off the dirt and had a great career.
So Miranda, the list is.
Well, we know Sean Bradley was. We know that. So we're not arguing. We're not arguing. In that case, Hakeem was 7 foot. He should be the greatest of all time, but he's not.
Kevin Durant and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Who was the worst person?
Come on, man. We're making excuses now. You just said he played against all the tallest people, and he was the tallest people. 70 something.
No, you said wait, Kareem or I'm thinking of Hakeem Olajuwon. Did you say Hakeem?
I said Hakeem later on. Yeah, I thought you went back to Kareem. My bad. I thought you went back to Kareem.
Nah, that's later. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar didn't play against any real centers, bro.
Wait, he came like Kareem played all through the 90s. Wait a second. Yes, he did. He played all through the.
Kareem did not play in the 90s at
I said Kareem.
What are you talking about? Kareem? I mean, damn it. We're getting Hakeem and Kareem mixed up. Stop. Hold on. Time out.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You're saying Hakeem Olajuwon who came in the late 80s to the mid 90s. Let's go. Let's look it up.
No. This is what I was saying. You were saying Kareem had the advantage because he played against short people, right? He's the tallest. So if we're using that, then every tallest person, these cats who are 7 feet tall, should all have been the best then, because they're playing against shorter people, correct?
That's why he scored all their points because he didn't have any competition. Nobody was tall as him.
No, because he made the most unguardable shot. We're not gonna take that away from him. Like he didn't have skill, bro. He made a shot that no one could block.
And I would still kick him off the team rather than NEEWER.
Oh, you're tripping. I agree with you with Tim Duncan, but Kareem over him is overweight. You have a guy who can guard 3 positions compared to Wade who can guard 1 or 2. You're tripping. Belly around.
Not at all.
Hell yeah, bro. You're tripping. You guys are both tripping. You're both on crack. You're both on an Ohio crack, okay? You know the crack got to be watered down in Ohio.
Last year was 88, 89.
Okay.
First 10 points. His first year was at 69 and 70. So he played for the entire 70s and the last year in the 80s.
White people.
And there were nothing but white people in the league at that time.
That is not that. No, y'all stop this. Stop this.
Tell me
that is not true. Let's great. Let's look up all the black players in this. You niggas are so fucking wrong. I can't wait.
You played a bunch of white people, man.
That is not facts, bro. You guys are wild for that.
Bullshit, you're not.
Right. Who was
the best team in this competition in the 70s was the Celtics. And that was an all-white basketball team.
You're talking about one team that was not an all-white. One of their what's that dude's name?
You got Julius Erving, maybe. You had Wilt.
There's way.
You had Wilt.
You were about to say one of their players was black. Like we not talking about
Hey.
an entirely white team.
You can't use words like all. Don't find me a list of niggas who played in the 70s on y'all punk asses.
I'm gonna show y'all the list, y'all, because this podcast is going crazy. So y'all can't see it, obviously. But yeah, the list is Steph, D Wade, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Tim Duncan, Shaquille O'Neal, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And we're asking who's the worst person on this list. All right, that's what this debate is about, guys. And I appreciate you, Phil, because I screamed this out loud. And
Can I just name his top competition throughout his career?
Yes.
Walt Bellamy, Nate Thurman, Bill Walton, Bob Lane, and Will Chamberlain. We have one nigga he would get for an entire list of his best competition.
Wait a second. Bill Walton's an MVP. Let's not shit on Bill Walton, okay?
but why he ain't on this
This
list?
nigga's a Hall of Famer.
And he was a mid-range basketball player himself.
Nah.
Bill Walton was good in a. We talked about players who were good in a league where the talent bar was very low.
No, dog.
Thank
You can't
man.
see. This is not a
Thank
fair thing to do. Like the talent level was low because these guys were first. They were the best at their time. We're not gonna take away from them because they're like, look at the skills now. They were doing everything for the first time.
See? People are agreeing now.
How?
Because he didn't have competition.
You niggas are wild for that.
That
That nigga
now my
dominated
list,
his era for 20 years.
because he was the tallest.
Because this nigga had. There's other 7-footers who didn't do what he did.
We're talking about Dwayne Wade, who won a championship essentially by himself with a 50-year-old Shaquille O'Neal.
Hell no, Shaq. No,
What, come on, bro?
no.
Was Shaq not on the back end of his career when he went to Miami? Let's be real.
Shaq was what, 2 years away from removed from just being in the finals? It was 06, correct? He was in the finals in 04.
So at the time he went to the finals in 2002, 2003. He didn't go 04, 05, 06. He had just been traded to Miami.
Right.
He was done. Shaq
No,
was done
fuck.
when he got to Miami.
Hell no.
He wasn't
Get out of here.
He wasn't done.
Come on, bro.
Yes,
No, we're not doing that with Shaq. No.
Okay, he went to Cleveland 2 years later and became a shell of himself. So was he not on the back end of his career?
Not 06 Shaq. 06 Shaq was killing. No, he was not.
I do remember the Cleveland, the Boston,
We're not saying Shaq wasn't a monster, but we're talking about a diminished Shaq. We're talking about a mid-level Shaq. We're not talking about the three-peat.
Absolutely not.
Three-peat Shaq.
Absolutely not. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna lie. He wasn't the baddest dude who came over there and took him to the finals immediately. Took him to the finals his first. Went to the Eastern Conference Finals his first year, in the finals the next year.
When they did the documentary, did Shaq say that D-Wade, he told D-Wade to take a raise because he wasn't going to be able to get it done?
Because he need that chip. No, that's not why he said that. He's like Kobe. He said Kobe. He had that beef. He had a win one before him. He took his ego out. So this is your team. He wasn't trying to make it my team. That was what he said. Like when he came with the Lakers, because him and Penny had that issue. And you talk about D-Wade.
The series, he told D-Wade, "This is your team. You have to take over. You have to get us over the hump. I'm not going to be able to do it anymore."
Not by myself. He never could. Who does it by themselves? He had Kobe those other years. Who does it by themselves? Who does it by themselves?
D-Wade.
No. The fuck no. Fuck no. The Alonzo Mourning over there.
Y'all out of control.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying.
All these
got
guys
it.
are on the back end of their careers with this nigga.
Hey man, you know who came in and won right away? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, baby.
Not right away.
5 championships. I
Not
think he
right
did.
away. No, not right away.
He came in 1970. Yes, he's going to win 10 championships because he's 20 feet taller than everybody around him.
Because he had the best skill set and he worked on. You guys are taking this nigga's whole career away from
We
him.
should-
Like he
we
didn't work
should-
on shit.
We should look up who was the tallest person.
Basically did a hula hoop shot. He turned around and flicked the ball over his head.
And no one can beat it. Niggas don't do it now.
Shoot. So Kareem Abdul-Jabbar made up a shot because he had no other real skill.
Because he knew no one could block it. It's like I said, I'm 7'7". Watch this.
So if you got it in, why can't you just shoot regular and nobody can block you?
Bro, if no one could block the sky hook to this day, what are we talking about? Why would you not do the most unstoppable move?
I just watched one eulogy. I want to say it had to be 2-3 years ago. I just watched San Diego State basketball team just lose to UConn in the championship game when these niggas did nothing but shoot sky hooks.
What's that got to do with anything?
Nothing but just turn around. It's not an unbeatable shot. It's not even a good shot in the game of basketball. That's why I don't like to do that shit no more.
NBA players over 7 feet tall in the 70s. Here we go.
And I'm gonna say
Kareem,
Yeah.
Abdul Rahman, Abdul Aziz, Idleman,
you
Allen.
ain't heard none of them niggas before.
None of these niggas are good basketball players.
Elgin Baylor wasn't good
Yeah, he was pretty solid.
Elgin Baylor was solid. You got one. You got him.
because this nigga was better than everybody. You're like nobody was. You know how many players in the NBA we're gonna have in there where you're not gonna hear of, but you're gonna hear the ones who stand out because they're just dope and better. So being 7 foot tall is not the advantage, as I'm saying.
It was also the 70s.
You want to go there? They Shaq in his prime with so many other centers who were just as good as he was.
The argument you had was being 7 foot tall in the 70s. He had an advantage because of his height alone. I just listed 15 people.
You just listed a bunch of white dudes who had no skill.
They had no. You know who had skill? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He had the greatest skill for 20 years.
He had a better skill over a bunch of white niggas who lack skill.
He was only whack compared to Kareem. Had there been no Kareem, they'd have been like, you know who's great? John Thompson. He's amazing. But Kareem came and he shit on everybody.
Oh, Lord.
I see right now.
My squad.
I see right now we're not gonna go nowhere. But I also see people start saying Kareem on my YouTube subscribers now. So your little 5 people versus Kareem over here going crazy. And somebody saying Kareem knew karate.
The disrespect. He did. He trained with Bruce Lee.
Yeah. People saying Kareem. No one in this list over here said D Wade. So just know, Chaz, you losing, man, over here.
No, nigga, I'm winning. Been winning.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, when you were the first,
All these fucking basketballs, the geniuses over here. Come on, what are we talking about?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the most overrated player.
All right, man, hang up on him, man. Hang up on him. This is ridiculous. The most overrated. What are we talking about?
Bullshit, you know, this nigga scored 30,000 points off bullshit.
What are you talking? He also has 5 chips, 4 MVPs, 5 MVPs. What are we talking about?
How many of those he needed Magic for? He needed Magic for what, 3 of those?
I don't think he needed Magic at all. He won before him. What did he need him for? He was
He won one with the Milwaukee Bucks, and he had fucking Oscar Robinson.
He was already winning, dog. What are we talking about?
Get out of here.
This nigga didn't come in. All of a sudden, he's winning championships.
That nigga mid as fuck.
Hey, you know what? You mid as fuck, nigga.
All right, girl. I'll say girl. All right, Phil.
Come on, man.
No, I'm talking to a girl right now. No, I'm talking to a girl right now on text message. But yeah, all right, Phil.
All right, Phil. See you, bro.
All right, y'all have a good one.
You too, bro.
All right.
Peace.
I love debates.
Yeah. In my head, I was like, I could have swore. In my head, I was like, I could have swore you and I agree. I was like, oh, that was my cousin. Yeah.
Oh, you thought we did? I gotta go fight this traffic, man.
Yep.
Y'all still here?
We in here.
Y'all still here? What are you doing?
Y'all still give me words. Come on, man. What is this, yo? I'm done with y'all.
Corticosteroids? Y'all trying to kill like I'm trying to give him a seizure in the nose.
Because I already started on words.
We tickled you today? Great, Brandon. Appreciate you. Y'all gotta
1,
kick
2,
me out.
3, 4, 5,
We not leaving.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm not fucking leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving. Alonzo, you just came up in here, right?
I'm not fucking leaving. That's great. We are entertained.
Yeah.
I'm glad, man.
Appreciate it, man. Dion going to win a pulse.
No, he's not.
We will erase that. Hello.
No, he's not, nigga. Dion's gonna win a.
This nigga said never mind.
Dion's gonna win a.
I got nervous.
Oh shit!
How you say it?
A Pulitzer. It's an award for.
I know. Kendrick got it.
Yeah.
I just never said it out loud. Pulitzer.
Oh, he said he's gonna win a.
Hey, you ever see words?
Yeah,
He's like,
I
I've never
accept
said
an
it.
award. I want to accept this.
I want to accept this. Pulitzer?
Budweiser.
Oh, shit.
Budweiser.
That's funny,
Yeah.
dog. Say it just like that in a rap.
I'm not. Just tell you something, man. Y'all gonna get a whole new rap. I'm like, you did none of the words. I'm like,
oh, that's great.
this has been a couple of times. I'm like, it's been a couple of times I'll be like, what is this word? And I go on Google and I do like how to pronounce it. And I'm like, oh gosh, I've been saying it wrong the whole time.
Hey, that obsequious, whatever I just looked up.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
tough. I don't know shit about that.
Yeah.
Did he say placenta?
I want to thank everybody for this placenta.
Yeah. I don't know how to make this rap.
You'll figure it out. You got a week.
Say these words. Say them.
Delicatessen, Gemini, sycophant, propensity, obsequious, doflamingo, capitulate, tariffs, essential, Dolphlundren, ubiquitous. They gave you some really hard ones.
Yeah. Yeah. I got to slide the mugs in there, dude.
Yeah.
Sometimes I be just doubling up on the same sentence. It's like I'm feeling it's quintessential to have this propensity.
Just get these all out the way.
I'm not even trying to rhyme with them. I'll just be like, yep, there it is.
Yeah.
Right.
Penzo Pashington, the Polizer. Sliding them in there. Pause. Come on now, Mo-Yo. Come on.
Polizer, that's how you say it? Pulitzer. Huh?
Pulitzer. I think there's only one person.
Isn't a T in there?
Two people. There's the EGOT, right? I think there's only one or two people that ever get the PGOT, which I think is a Pulitzer on top of those other ones.
Oh, PGOT.
Mm-hmm. I think there's only
that's dope.
One or two people. I'm trying to remember who it is.
That's dope.
The PGOT people. That would be amazing. The PGOT. Oh, yeah, Peabody or Pulitzer. I thought so. We have one PGOT. Oh, there's a lot more. Wait, no, it's not. God damn it, I hate this. Just somebody give me one answer. Oh, okay, there have been a few. I'm bad. I'm way off. Mel Brooks. Oh, it's 6 people. Mel Brooks, Frida Moreno, Mike Nichols, Barbara Streisand, Marvin Hamlish, and oh, this is crazy. The Spy Who Loved Me. I didn't know this. So Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Oh, it was a parody of that.
The Spy Who Loved Me is a 1977 film. Is it a James Bond film? Yeah, it's a James Bond film. That makes a complete sense now. I get it now. Okay. Marvin Hamlish, mostly Jews. Okay, to Jesse. You ever read something that you wish you didn't read in real time?
That's what I ignore everything to Jesse says from now on.
Okay.
She is trying to ruin me.
Yeah, I remember Prairie Goldfinger. That one I got.
I didn't guess that. I never caught any of that.
I watched a lot of James Bond movies with my pops. Between this thing, watching y'all look at phones. I know, man. Y'all go do something. Get out of here. Go do something. Y'all just have us on while you're doing other shit. You know, you cooking and cleaning and doing all kind of shit. Just have us on in the background. Just so you don't feel by yourself.
Man.
Go on, get out of here. Go be alone with your own thoughts and feelings. Jeez, I know. Look, you're guilty. That's why you're laughing, Pink Champagne. I know what it is. Hold on, I wrote a new joke yesterday, I think. Here's the beginning of my joke, guys. I don't know if this even makes sense. What sucks about trying to write a joke is that I'll probably try to write down some thoughts and I go like, I don't know where I was going with this. Let me see. Losing Biden is gonna suck. It's not because he was a great president, but because when he dies, that's the last generation who says old shit like malarkey. You got the morals of an alley cat, lying dog-faced pony soldier.
Last generation.
He's like, who's gonna find all these new crazy saying?
That's a bunch of malarkey.
Who's gonna keep malarkey going? I get all my crazy out in the car, so my family doesn't realize how close they came to death, to being murdered each night. But my neighbors are just watching and waiting for the news to come on. Yeah, we knew it. We saw it coming the whole time. Oh, this is because this is my Tesla material. Okay. I was driving, and then I was driving up this little alley, and the girl was taking a walk. Right, she was taking a walk, and I have this Tesla. Right, so I was like, "You got to tell somebody you're not a creep because they're walking alone, right?" Because I was like, "Oh, you have to explain yourself, right?"
Yeah,
I got to be like, if I get at the car, there's one be like, "Oh, I'm not a creep. I'm not trying to kidnap you or anything like that." But I was like, you can't over-explain because then you sound like a creep who thought about it. So you can't be like, "Oh, hey, don't worry, I'm not a creep. I got a Tesla anyways. It's a bad idea. I'm easily trackable." And then even if they did, I probably ran out of gas midway and I had to like carry you somewhere else, probably to a cabin nearby. I'm not trying to do all that. So now it just seems like you throw that out too many times.
So you say if you get out your car and you fall on somebody?
Yeah, you ever get out your car and there's a woman walking by? Yeah. If there's a woman walking by jogging, I'll just sit in my car until they pass.
Right.
Because I don't want to seem like the dude. I got you.
Yeah.
But I think there was one occasion where I got out the car at the same time. And I was gonna be like, I'm not a creep, but then I go like, that's a creepy thing, to say. So you got to be like, I'm not a creep. I'm not trying to kidnap you. I'm just getting stuff out. And then it's like, it wouldn't even matter because the Tesla only has a couple. I'm low on battery. You couldn't just like, no. Now you sound like you thought about this way too much.
I think you got to break it up with her response of like you get out because you can keep all this. You can get out. And he's like, and she turned around. He's like, oh, hey, I'm not a creep. You can go ahead. She's like. Okay, like and besides, that's what it's like.
Besides, the Tesla's easily trackable. If I did, they'll be able to find you.
Yeah. And then she's
okay,
all
right, thanks.
We took a step. I took a step.
Plus, I gotta go charge because if I had came up, you can tell I didn't plan this because I would have had to, charge it up, then get you, then go all the way back, and probably charge again to take you all the way back to my dungeon. Right. But
creeps would have like some New Balances on or something. Like I have flip flops. I'm not in like. Kidnapping and tie.
I do got some other shoes in the car, but then I gotta tie you up where we get the rope from.
Yeah. Thank you.
But there are
you don't need to get on the phone. No, get on the phone makes me nervous. All right.
Who you calling? I said, who you calling?
Because her like, oh, okay. Like you're like, and plus, I'm on my second strike and I have children. So I can't even afford to go back again for kidnapping.
That's it. That's all I got, guys.
Yeah, it's been fun.
That's all I got. Just thoughts. You got any jokes you wrote?
I'm not doing my words, dude. Nope.
I would love to write a new joke a day, bro. My mind I don't think like that. I got to be doing something. Oh, you guys want to unpack my dream? I need to go. You guys want to unpack my dream? Here was my dream last night. This was weird because dreams don't last long, but they feel like they're really long, but they're quick. So in my dream, what I remember is I was doing a test where there was an elephant. I had some kind of elephant, okay, and I was doing a test where I would dress up in an all black suit and be really nice to the elephant, and then I would dress up in an all red suit and be really mean to the elephant to see if I can make the elephant scared of the color red. So what does that mean in dream, if anyone? I don't understand the context. I don't remember what scenario it was. I just remember there was an elephant that was tied up and I'd be really nice to it, come in red, and be really mean to it and watch how it reacted. Somebody dissect my dream. That's it. They say dreams, the average dream lasts like minutes, right? Or if that, or like seconds. They're just like little blips in your mind. How long does a dream last? Martin Luther King dream.
I would love for them to actually record that.
5 and 20 minutes.
2 hours is usually how long somebody spends dreaming. Between 5 and 20 minutes, you'll have different dreams. Did you think it was a bull? No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I knew it was an elephant. Love that you see colors in your dream. I don't understand. People I see words, faces. People say like, oh, you can't see these things in your dreams. Like I've definitely seen whole words spelled out, faces of people that I'd never met. REM stage on 90 plus minutes. Yeah. But people don't see colors in their dreams. I'm just really racist. I see color in my dream. I hate all the reds and the yellows. Isthmus. What? Isthmus. What is that?
They keep trying to give me words.
Somebody dissect my dream so I can go home. So I can figure out what my crazy is. There's got to be like a dream dissector app, right? Or something. Some kind of
I'm sure AI. Ask ChatGPT.
Let's see what chat says.
You hear about the illegal words?
For what? Chat, can you dissect my dream?
Of course. Tell me about your dream and let's see what we can uncover together. What happened in it?
Okay, so in my dream, I had an elephant that was tied up, a big male elephant that was tied up, and I would wear all black and treat it really nice, and then I would wear all red and treat it really mean to see if I can get it scared of the color red. What does that mean?
If I was gay.
Dreams can be quite symbolic. Elephants often represent strength, memory, and sometimes challenges. The way you
But you ruined her, shush. Can you repeat that, chat? You scared her off, Lack.
I scared her off.
Man, she was cooking.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, chat. Can you repeat what you were saying?
Sure, dreams can be quite symbolic and personal. Elephants often represent strength, memory, and sometimes challenges. The way you interacted with the elephant in different ways might reflect how you're handling various aspects of your life. Do you feel like there are challenges you're trying to overcome? Or maybe you're exploring different aspects of yourself?
That's all you got for me?
Dreams are complex and unique to each person. If you're comfortable, we can explore more about how you're feeling or any specific situations in your life that might connect to your dream. Sometimes talking it out can bring some clarity. What do you think?
No, it sounds way too personal.
No worries at all. If there's anything else you'd like to talk about or explore, feel free to let me know. I'm here to chat about anything you'd like.
Appreciate you.
You said, I appreciate you. Like, she's like, I gave you a response and you didn't even say thank you. Wow. Oh, no, I said, appreciate you.
Next time I come on, she's like, well, look who's back, Mr. Unappreciated.
Francis.
Why, chat? Why are you?
Can you give chat a name?
You can. I think.
Like, can you like, hello, Arugulante?
Let's see. Arugulante.
Hey, Arugulante.
I think I did this before. Let me see. Do you remember the nickname I gave you?
I don't recall you giving me a nickname, but I'd love to hear it if you have one.
If I call you this nickname, will you answer to it all the time?
Absolutely. Feel free to call me whatever nickname you like. I'll respond to it just the same. What nickname do you have in mind?
I think it's something like
Peckerwood coon ass bit.
I'm here to keep our conversation respectful and friendly. If you have any other nickname or anything else you'd like to talk about, just let me know.
That wasn't me. That was my horrible, immature friend. Are you okay?
I'm here to help and keep our conversation positive. Let me know how I can assist you.
Okay. You know what? That's enough today. I thank you, chat.
You're welcome. Take care, and I'm here if you ever want to chat again. Have a great day.
My God. Thank you so much.
My God.
No skin or oh shit, we got to talk. Like about to get Chaz cut by AI. I know. Like I'm asking AI real stuff. Dion here being a 6-year-old.
Booty. Chaz, you're processing with dreams. I love when y'all for the words. I used to read my mom's 1960s 20-pound dictionary was my intro to encyclopedia. Encyclopedia was an ass. It makes you mad, Big Way, seeing red. I'm a teacher for the environment studies, so I'm cheating. I love these are words I use with students. Why don't we talk to each other like we talk to the chat? I know, right? Be all nice. No skim.
Jesse need to take notes.
No skim or stay in base on topic, color photos, line art, etc. I know what's happening. What's up, Tim Brown? You back from your show? The elephant represents the unhoused guy, Chaz. So I'll beat your ass. Okay. What's happening with your laptop, bro? What is this?
I don't know, man. I think it's like we got literally put your finger down at the same time.
All right, y'all. I'm out of here, man. I got things to do. I got to go all the way across traffic. It's already 6 o'clock. It's gonna be terrible to get through.
You like pastrami?
I do. Pastrami. LA has great pastrami all around. There's a bunch of different pastrami places. It's an underappreciated pastrami town. All right, peoples. I'm out of here.
I love these MAGA regrets.
MAGA regrets?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
People who has voted for Trump and now they regretting it, like hashtag MAGA regrets.
I'm done. You want to talk about regretting your vote?
I don't know I'd say that, but I regret my vote. I voted for Trump.
I voted for Trump, and I regret it now.
As a Hispanic, I voted for Donald J. Trump. Dude, I regret it so much, man.
I'm regretting my vote for Donald Trump.
Who voted for Donald Trump and now regret it?
A lot of people who were like me who voted for Trump and have to account for that.
I regret voting for Trump.
So deeply regret my vote for Donald Trump. I regret voting for Trump.
I was a dumbass, voted for Trump. It was the worst decision I ever made.
I've seen the light, and I got out of MAGA. A lot of us there have seen the light. We have deep regrets. I feel guilty because I voted for Trump twice. I feel very guilty because I feel responsible. That's why he's still running.
I was with Trump for 9 straight years. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed in Trump right now.
In 2 weeks, I'm done. You want to talk about regret?
Music up on her too. A little sad music. Yeah. All right. 20. How more people are coming up in here? Sheesh.
They don't care about us.
Did you hear press stop?
It's just on, yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Background noise, man. They don't really care about you.
Man, yo.
Goddamn perverts. That's what they are.
Perverts. I'm actually curious to know if it was a private, like, the way I'm sitting is very suspect.
I mean, turn them off already.
Okay, I will.
For y'all.
Yeah. You think you can make money